Alright. Check to see that we are actually online. Alright, so, should be live here. Hello everyone! Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z2 Saisei Hen.
Hello again already.
Hello already. That's very nice to see people already showing up. So, yes, we have been going on. Yeah, nice to see people in chat are doing well. We've been going on the Kummen route split here. So, what's happened in the past day or so is Esther wound up deciding to go off and see the world as it is. She's currently functioning as a mercenary alongside Cullen and C2 from the Black Knights. They're in Kummen, which is best described by everyone around it as hell. It's a hot, humid, bloody jungle in the middle of a long civil war, which will hopefully be putting to an end soon because the A-laws are starting to take an interest.
And is totally not Vietnam.
Yes, and is totally not an analog for Vietnam. Sure, let's go with that. So, we have acquired Chirico here. We've acquired 2 diving beetles with the loss of our idiot captain. He truly deserved everything coming to him. And we have 1 Berserga with Rushako the giant in it. Lovely. We'll be losing 3 of those today. All that will be left is Chirico. But hey, at least we get to see Fyana some more.
Yep.
Helping us. It's something. So, on we go. Back to the base. Or back at base, since we aren't there. Club Phantom. Rejoice, Kokona! We just got word from Cullen! Looks like that Chirico guy wound up finding Fyana! And so what's happening to him now? What do you mean?
Setsuna will be rejoining next chapter.
Yep, Setsuna will join us next chapter, but until then, we're on our own in the fight against the A-laws and or the military of Kummen. Yes.
We will not get the X repair again. We will get the double O.
Yes, we'll get the actual double O. Not the Razor for a while, though. Which is sad, because the Razor is really good. The double O is... It's the double O. It's missing a lot of key functions.
It's decent.
But yeah. What do you mean what happened to him? I mean, we don't really know what happened after he left the squad. But his goal was finding Fyana after all. Well, I don't think there's any reason for him to stay here anymore. So, is he not going to come back here then? Well, at any rate, I think the chaos in this country is going to be calming down pretty soon. No matter what happens. And when that happens, I'm sure Chirico will wind up going off somewhere else. But, more importantly than that, we've got a final thing to do here. I have a feeling that it's... Heat check. A lot of people coming here in preparation for the final battle. Yes. Before that, we've got to things taken care of here. I'm sure we'll be able to earn a lot of money at the victory party here. Well... I have a feeling that the old man arms dealer will be heading off as soon as this ends as well. Don't look so down, Kokona. Once things have come out, I'm sure Chirico will wind up showing up again. Along with the pretty wife of his. And once that happens, well, let's be able to bring him along and start a new business somewhere else. But in order for that to happen, you just have to stay upbeat, right? Chirico really doesn't think of anyone other than that woman, does he? Something else happens again. I'm sure that he's going to leave us alone and run off after her. Hey, are you crying? Leave me alone! There's no way you could understand what I'm feeling. You're the one who doesn't understand anything. After all, it's not as if... I mean, come on. I came out here for Chirico's sake too, remember? No, I didn't come out here just for Chirico's sake. Why did you come? That's... What? That was... I came out here for you. What did you say? Don't think too much about it. Hey, say it one more time. I'm telling you, it's nothing important. Just hurry up and say it again.
Which
now?
means it should be time for Phantom to burn down.
Oops, intruder alarms. What? The raid siren? What's happening? I thought those Vera guys were going to have to focus on that all-out attack on their headquarters. See if I know what's happening. Ah! Ah, damn it! Well, the soldiers are out. This is bad, guys. We need to hurry up and get out of here. Oh man, what the hell's happening? It's the Federation Army. The Federation Army's launched an attack on Kummen. Not a good sign. The Alos have a mobile base. How nice. And how is this, General gone new? Respond, Ensign Rind. Are the Alos attacking EX-10? Oh, have you... Let's see. Haven't you heard? The Federation took on requests from several of the neighboring countries in order to try and quell the political unrest in Kummen. But weren't you supposed to be helping us out dealing with the rebels? Let's see. It was a bit early for us to launch. This is also so that you'll be able to obtain that perfect soldier. No, because you weren't able to obtain that perfect soldier. If we were to say something, this is all because of your incompetence. Hey, Laws, you were intending to do this from the start, weren't you? Oh, you finally understood it. Well then, I guess there's no point in talking any further. Wait! Brother Lind! I'm still not done talking! Allow me to say one final thing to you. Let's see. My specialty when it comes to combat decisions is... Come on. My specialty when it comes to combat tactics is sweeping up the remains of a battle. Good luck! You! How unfortunate, General Gone New. The Secret Society has always decided to cooperate with us A-Laws. All that remains is for the group that's headed off to the Gungelman's Palace to be wiped out by the guerrillas. Well, I don't think you need to worry. They have quite a few skilled warriors other than me. Commander Lind, please respond! What's wrong? Let's see. I thought I told you to only contact me once you confirmed that Gonu was dead. It's a Gundam! One of Celestial Beings' Gundams has appeared at EX-10! What?
What?
Yes. You know, Setsuma's in the area.
Ah.
Yeah, so he's just showed up to continue fighting the A-Laws in his scrap Gundam. Back to the palace. Well then, Sir Kiri. Proto-1 was an incomplete prototype. If we wind up encountering her again, feel free to dispose of her as you see fit. Shiro Amada from the 8th MS team.
Yeah, he probably would be pretty close to here.
Except for the fact that he's not in this world. He's probably still back on the other planet. After all of the Universal Century guys are from another world in this one, but if this was Z3, I'd say sure, he's probably somewhere around here. Because by the time of Z3, the worlds have been entirely smushed together.
Quite frankly, he could just be hiding out with Aina in a new world. I can 100% see him doing that.
But given that he didn't show up in Z at all, I'd say that he's not important enough to have been branded a singularity. Well then, what do we do with Ypsilon? Ypsilon. You must become an ideal, perfect soldier. All you need to do is fight. Understood? Let's see. My goal is to learn about the maximum limits of a perfect soldier. I need to see a perfectly undefeatable power. You've been given the newest model of perfect soldier. The newest model of AT specifically designed for perfect soldiers. With it, your will should be directly transmitted to the armored trooper. With it, we want you to leave here and take out Chirico while recapturing Proto 1. Failure will not be tolerated. Understood, Sir Kiri. Let's see. Epsilon, this holy country of Kummen is about to be destroyed. We'll get out of here and then pursue Chirico at the first opportunity. And what do you intend to do about Sir Gangelman? He intended to lose from the very start, even when he began the plans for this war. Listen to me, Epsilon. All of the fights you're going to do from here on out are nothing more than a test for your new armored trooper. After those assembled mercenaries have been shown the power of a perfect soldier, you just need to retreat after that. Understood. Lord Boro! The enemy attack has begun! I was thinking it was a bit too quiet. Wasn't the enemy's team supposed to launch an all-out offensive against us? Our enemy appears to be only a single dog-type armored trooper. Don't tell me. It's him. Chirico's come? He knew he'd have to put an end to this. Chapter 7. Blackout. No machine gun fire. Only 2. Are you not ready yet, Fyana? Fyana! I was able to take back my armored trooper. This I'll be able to fight too. Our only objective is to take out Boro. We'll have to break through. So long as we're together, we can do it. Destroy all enemies, don't let anyone die. So, in addition to Chirico, we also have Fyana in her brutish dog. She has lock on, flash, and range up. Abilities are see-through, counter level 7, precision attack, and genius, which has special effects when you're above 130 will. An S in land and a C in everything else. Has a Gatling gun, a claw, and assault combat. All post-movement, that's pretty nice.
And that is the reason why you want to get the missile pod for her.
Yeah, but it's nice that they're all. It's nice that they're all post-movement. Sadly, we won't be able to fully upgrade it here.
Actually, this will be fully upgraded when we get it next. Probably. Because of a small thing that only occurs if you go on the Kummen route. It shares its upgrades with the Scope Dog. But only if you go on the Kummen route.
Probably a glitch, but interesting.
No, it's not a glitch. Actually. It is because, of course, shares upgrades here.
Oh.
It's because it has to do that once, and therefore it just goes, well, they're connected at this point.
Okay. So that is nice. So yes, we will see that fully upgraded, but not for quite a while.
I believe that's what I saw. And if nothing else, the missile pod will be fully upgraded.
So yes, we will get that fully upgraded, but not until about the last quarter of the game. Because Fyana will be gone for a while.
But Fyana is incredibly useful.
If you choose to use her. I'm going to just leap into the air and punch a helicopter.
What else would you do? Use your gun?
I know, how stupid of an idea is that?
That's like saying I should use the Gatling gun against this.
Well, you can't use your claw. Also, the fact that she has counter level 7 is very nice. You shall almost always get the counter attack first. Yeah, the Iron Claw. Can't leap up and slash with it very well.
And the Strike Dog is just an upgraded version of the Brutish Dog.
Yeah, and that's what,
We'll
what's
be
his name
seeing in a bit.
uses. Yes, that's what Ypsilon uses.
It's his personal unit.
No, hey, everyone else has shown up. Chirico! Is that you? Yeah. Why didn't the two of you run off? So that we can survive. I don't really understand, but he's even crazier than we'd thought. That red armored trooper is an ally. So Fyana's in it? You're from the Black Knights, aren't you? You helped us out back at Area 11. Haha. As long as there's an armored trooper, we don't. As long as we've got these ATs on our side, we don't have anything to worry about. As expected of someone who's Chirico's girlfriend. She isn't normal. Chirico, I don't know what the situation is, but since we're here, we'll all fight together. Understood. That's what I intended. Alright. Everyone be sure to back each other up. We'll put an end to this fight here. It looks like the Zvira guys have sent their main squads off to EX-10. Now we're currently changing forces with the main troops from EX-10. We'll go ahead and claim the palace here. Chirico, you don't need to worry. They're my allies. It's not that. Ypsilon, yeah. I'll put an end to him as well. Since we've come here, we can't avoid it. Iron Claw. One-handed claw, one-handed Gatling gun. Not a bad design, but,
I do not remember having a claw.
maybe that's on this...
It's on the Gatling gun.
Okay, that makes more sense.
As opposed to the Strike Dog, where the Gatling gun is in the claw.
It looks like it's under the barrel.
Yes.
Okay. That's a weird design, but it makes sense as that leaves it a hand free for manipulating.
You can kind of tell that these were designed by Kunio Okawara, or at least someone who knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Rouge. Assault rifle, have we actually seen that?
I don't think we have. Let's go ahead and see this.
Okay, Berserker, show off your rifle. Not that you use it much.
I'm considering saving kill, but man.
I mean, Esther doesn't need that many kills.
Her ace bonus is wonderful, but
Yeah.
it requires...
Goodbye. Goodbye, Gorilla. We didn't need you to be here. Punch. Monica. You've got to be somewhere here, right?
Will he get a better encounter?
I don't know. Watch out, everyone! Snake coming here at heading here from the palace at super high speed! Chirico. Is it him? Yep. So you've come, Chirico? That blue armored trooper. I guess Ypsilon's riding it. There's a second blue armored trooper? Watch out, Kidera! That armored trooper isn't normal! A perfect soldier use armored trooper. They perfected it? Proto 1, come back to me. That's the only way that you can be saved. In that case, I'll drag you out of that armored trooper and kill Chirico before your eyes! Are you coming? Wait, Chirico! There's a lot of stuff around them! Oh, fun.
Rise, Jim. It's still enemy phase.
Yep. Helos? That's... Oh, come on. Suzaku, you're here too? Suzaku! Colin, so you are also in Kummen? This is the Night of Seven to all units. Remember, our goal here is to put an end to this chaos engulfing Kummen in order to restore order. We're taking out both the Imperial forces and the guerrilla forces. Don't leave even a single one. Yes, my lord!
Really, any large robot kicking them would be.
You'd think anyone would be able to do it. I'm just thinking of the Walker Gallier as it actually does kick people, but...
Really, I'd even accept Timp's help for this one. He's an expert at kicking people.
To all of the A-Laws, I'm the commander in charge of this battle. I have high expectations for you. So that's one of the strongest knights of Britannia. One of the Knights of the Round. Even though they're members of the Federation, they've been granted the freedom for autonomous movement. And they have special license in order to have their own squadrons. It's one of the proofs that Britannia's power hasn't changed. Suzaku, you're always just trying to push your ideals onto others, aren't you? That's the White Reaper of Britannia, the Lancelot? So, what do we do, Britannia? It looks like that White Helmet guy and the A-Laws are trying to take out all of us. It doesn't change the fact that they're enemies of Kummen. We've gotta fight them! I just hope that we don't all get taken out. Let's go, Chirico. We'll put an end here! Chirico. Fall back, Fyana. I'll take him on. So, your job, you win by lowering the strike dog to under 6,000 HP. As our point is destroy the Lancelot Conquista, it will retreat at under 6,000 HP.
Okay. I can say only one thing to that comment. The strike dog is pretty much as close as you can get to having Psycho Frame without having Psycho Frame. I believe it directly, as they stated there, it basically directly connects to his nervous system.
So, it's pretty good, but...
It's really good at dodging.
More than getting kicked, I think it would probably just get stepped on by a super robot. Probably. Not showing off any of the weapons of these poor Sutherlands.
Sutherlands have like 3 weapons.
Where are you going? Sir, that's not where Chirico is.
It's in the vague direction of Chirico.
No, Chirico's further to the right. Those GN Lance rifles have long range.
Let's actually watch one.
That one's just a lance, not even using the rifle. Once again, it'll be just a lance. There's the rifle. You gotta wonder what genius decided that these guys should have lances as weapons.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense than a sword gun.
Technically. But it's so much more uncommon to see. Because gun blades are just, a common thing. Gun spears... I don't know why gun spears are uncommon to see.
They make more sense.
I mean, harpoon guns are a thing.
The only gun spears I can think of are the gun lances of Monster Hunter, really.
And they don't fully count because... Well, yeah, they do technically fire shells, but... You always want to be super close range, it seems. Oh, look at that. 0% hit chance.
It's our full upgrade.
And just the... I was going to say something about the size difference, but they're both size S. This is the Ace of the Black Knights? Nope. Not even. 11. Damn, 11, I won't forget this! This could hurt. Suzaku! You aren't satisfied with just having Japan taken over. You're going to interfere in Kummen as well? I'm the Knight of Seven. Let's see. As one of the Knights of the Round under the Britannian Empire, I've been given a special license by the Earth Federation. Let's see. So after wagging your tail for the Britannians, now you've sold out and become a dog of the Federation? It's the only path to peace. Why can't you understand that? The peace that you're worrying on about is nothing more than the strong crushing everyone else. I won't accept it! 50-50 shot.
I've actually used one of the southern ones, due to having to go through the Area 11 routes. Sutherland is very okay.
That's probably only because Zero's piloting, because in all honesty, the Sutherlands are, you know, they're old units. Or are they? I can never remember which is which in terms of Code Geass. If it's the Sutherlands that are weak, or the Gloucesters, or...
The Glasgows.
Glasgow. Because I know they have Sutherland, Glasgow, and Gloucester.
I'm actually kind of surprised that both of those hit.
They're both around 50%. And they've both got shields. Barriers.
Fun.
Time for us to get patching people up.
Yep.
Fun times. Rushako. Pow bunker? I don't know that you'll be able to pull that off. Chirico is the only one with, like, any chance of doing
Oh,
it.
hey, no, he actually is in the right column.
I thought he was further off to the side. Just punch an injured helicopter.
Chirico needs kills. What can I say?
I just wish that Chirico had the ace bonus of Z3 without the nerf that it gives him.
What?
Chirico's ace bonus in Z3 is that his abnormal survivor trips at 30% or less, rather than 10% or less. That's far easier to do. But in exchange, the effect of abnormal survivor is far lower. It just buffs stats rather than boosting the final hit crit evade rates.
Is that with ace bonus?
Yes.
Or...
No. Regardless.
I screwed that up. I guess button inputs.
It's fine. I mean, you don't have a turn limit.
Not worth trying.
Even with her wall that she gets refunded instantly.
I'd also have to fucking as well. Might as well have
Large
kept it.
cannon. Hadron blaster he's using. Kurugi Suzaku. So you've even joined the Knights of the Round. Do you have regrets? I've already thrown away all those emotions. By overcoming them, that's how I was able to get where I am now.
Is it still a year time skip for Code Geass as well?
Yes. Something like that. Should actually be something like a year time skip. Because, I mean, it took some time for them to all escape.
Ryoma would put him in this place.
Probably.
Heck, even Simone might put him in this place now.
Yes. Yes, Simone has grown a lot in the past year, so I'm sure he'd be able to do that.
Year.
More than happy to punch him out.
I would be doing quote-unquote, but I literally cannot do it while holding a controller.
Wow, high hit rate. High hit rate and low hit rate.
Full upgrade.
You're too slow! I wonder why their magazine... Well, their guns feed from bottom well.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, I can actually do this.
maybe.
No, I can actually do this. See?
Will it be enough, though?
This is a fully upgraded unit.
We shall see. I'm more worried about how much Cullen will do. But we'll see! Chance at the SR point. Knight of 7. Prepare yourself!
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
I thought my addressal drive was supposed to have been reinforced! Cullen, I won't forgive you. Extra powerful. Good thing you had the wall. No. If you aren't going to get out of the way, then... Yeah, shoot him. Yep. Sorry, Lancelot's gotta retreat!
600 points of overkill.
SR point.
Additional 20,000 money.
So somewhere in my heart I wasn't prepared? I won't let you get away, Suzaku! Cullen, why do you keep fighting? Zero's already dead! Shut it! Shut it! If you keep on fighting like this, you won't have a future! Just hurry up and realize that! Damn it! Damn it! Cullen? Suzaku, I'll never forgive you!
Cool.
Yep.
That's dealt with.
Yay, SR point! Praise be to fully upgraded units.
They didn't wreck as much as I was expecting them to, but...
But they got an SR point by doing that, so... that's pretty nice. There's a thing right to the right of you.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
Oh god.
The hit chances. He's using a rocket launcher here.
You know, let's defend. I want to take some damage, but I don't want to take too much damage.
Yeah, they aren't particularly powerful units.
They've got diving beetles, and Chirico's got a marsh dog.
This armored trooper's power. It's on a completely different level than any I've seen before. Let's see. With the power of this new... With this new model and the power of a perk soldier such as myself, we won't lose to anyone! Chirico. I'll praise you for being able to fight me on equal footing before. But this is the end of that! Rocket launcher. You know, that looks eerily similar to some of the Gundam rocket launchers.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I mean, I guess there's only so much you can do, but... only so much you can do when designing a rocket launcher. Shoulder Missile Pod versus GM Lance.
I want some of these kills.
Come on, you're killing the cool ones. Cool ones that probably give the most money.
These red shoulder ones.
They probably give the most money and experience as their special types. But oh well. Grenades. Yes, these are Sutherlands. Okay. Nice to know.
Because the Glasgows are the ultra weak.
The old ones. Good to know. Well, Chirico took damage.
Enough
Yes,
that
that's
Veil
good.
is active.
should be active. Rushako is way far behind. He has trust if you want it. Not worth it. I'd say if anyone needs...
No one else.
It's either Cullen or Chirico. So you have one diving beetle and one other that can do that. Fyana's assault combat. What does this look like?
Very similar.
Even though she's got completely different weapons. Pulls out a handle to attach to the Gatling gun.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And he didn't kill. Perfect.
85 left. Do remember that when you take out the strike dog, that will be the end of the map.
Precisely why I'm doing this.
I was just thinking, don't you want to take care of all the ALOS and stuff?
They're probably going to take care of most of it themselves, but...
No, since you've destroyed all of their enemies save the Perfect Soldier. Ypsilon is the only red enemy left on the field. Also, what does he have? Genius. Ultimate. Counter level 6. Precision attacks. Will up. Bullet save. Ignore size. Will up bonus.
Haha.
Those don't matter. They can't cast spirit commands. Has mechanical guns, solid shooter, iron claw, assault combat. And he can use any of it. Try to stay out of the 1 to 3 range.
Just make sure.
Just if you can avoid it. Good under. You might be able to get to something. Yeah. There are some enemies there.
Just try and get kills for the two of them.
Get kills for the people who will actually stay.
And maybe, just maybe Esther.
Well, she's one of the people who will stay. In case the worst happens.
Please hit.
Nope. Chirico doesn't want to take damage, just he does a lot. No chance of hitting. Always good to see. Yeah, Astra would be able to get a kill or two here. She ought to be able to get over there. And they ought to be weak enough she'll have no problems. So, 3 enemies and the boss left. Oh no, the only one she can hit
is the boss. I thought that might occur.
That's sad. Well, she has instinct there if you want it. If you want to go for it.
No.
She definitely won't deal enough damage.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? You've got nothing better to do, Esther. You cannot get kills.
Alright, assault combat pattern. Iota. Out of the way! Don't get in the way of mine and Chirico's fight! No matter how many of you there are, you won't get in the way of me in this new battle! Poor fool. What are you going to do? Assault combat! Nope, it's assault combat. He burned an assault combat here.
Yeah, I'm
Got
still
you!
free range.
I'm just amused that he burned an assault combat on a 0% chance of hitting. Because, I mean, why would you do that? Anyone with any common sense would not do that. But I guess, you know, the computer has to have some artificial stupidity. Or it would be too hard. That's a decent amount of damage.
I can kill it on a single turn now. I can actually kill it.
Especially since your goal isn't to kill it.
Fyana, you go ahead and get another kill.
We'll be getting you back later.
I'd like your ace bonus.
Now get Kill him last. And then have Chirico go over and get a support attack.
Actually, I'm not sure which is better. Okay, yeah, Chirico's better.
And Chirico's more thematic. We haven't had the dialogue. Have we had the dialogue between the two of them?
I don't think so.
All he has is focus.
Should be good enough still.
Focus up!
That should at least take it to a 85% chance. I can do that.
Yep. Alright. I guess we did have dialogue between them already.
Right, yeah, remember he shot rocket launcher at it.
Yep. You don't have any art. There's no artistry to your fighting. Chirico just has to close in. Click. Nope, that was enough. There's no way I could lose!
I frequently forget how good his crits are.
But it never hurts to have the backup.
No item.
There you go, Chirico. You're more than halfway to being aced. It'll earn your unit. Was my armor trooper not well tuned enough? Epsilon! He's probably gone off to where Boro is. We'll pursue him. Yes. Off they go. The Chirico guy! He's chasing down the blue armor trooper? Looks like the headquarters are busy fighting the Alos right now. Hester, Colin, C2! You guys follow Chirico! Saria, and what are you? I need to take out Kanjo men. Kara, Shako! I know! We'll go ahead and hold the enemies back. You owe me for this, Pataria! Hurry up. Sorry. I'll pay this back later. Let's go, Esther. C2! Understood! This looks like we're the ones... Looks like we drew the short straw this time. Are you going to go with Pataria as well? Ah, don't joke around. This is a big chance to earn some extra money by taking out a bunch of foes. Let's go, Shako. We'll go ahead and take care of the last of these Vera goons. Councilman Base Palace. Where's Councilman? We found the intruder! I can't afford to die before I take him down. Gah. The Alots are gonna be here soon. I've gotta hurry! Monica? Pataria. You were at Assemble? Yeah. I've been fighting for the sake of Kummen's future. Get down, Monica! I found you, intruder! Ah! Monica! How dare you hurt her! Gah. Monica! Get a hold of yourself, Monica! Pataria, there was no meaning to this fight. Councilman just wanted to throw Kummen into chaos. Don't talk. This isn't a fight. It's war. was just an experiment for him. Councilman is... Monica! I'm happy I got you. Monica! 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 What the hell was that Epsilon doing? The aliens came in here far faster than expected. He should have immediately retreated. Chirico! I knew that you would have prepared. Used the escape route you'd prepared. One of the upper members of the secret society, Moro. He isn't the one who caused all of this, is he? But if I don't take him out, Fyana and I won't be able to live in peace. I'll have to deal with him now. Chirico! If you're gonna kill me, then do it! Answer my question. Let's see. What did you intend to do by bringing her and Epsilon here to Kummen? It was an experiment! Experiment? Aren't the perfect soldiers completed? We were out and them undergo a mental test. Their bodies may be perfect, but their mental state isn't completely finished. We had a special test to do with their emotions in the middle of combat. And the result was... In terms of perfect soldiers, neither Proto 1 or Epsilon were perfect. They're still far too guided by human emotions. All that a weapon truly needs is pure malice. I have one more question. Is there any method to turn someone who's been made into a perfect soldier back into a normal person? That is... Answer. It's impossible! It's completely impossible to turn them back to normal! Is that so? Epsilon? Chirico! That was an interesting noise. Chirico! Oh. To think you'd be able to eject in that slim timing. As expected of you. In order to try and take you down, I had to use my own arm. An armor trooper made specifically for me. What are you doing, Epsilon? Why do you get out of your armor trooper? Don't worry, I won't lose. Stand up, Chirico! Stand up and fight me! Stop it, Epsilon! Shut up and watch! I won't let you lay a hand on him! You won't shoot me. I'll do it! I love him! There's no way you can shoot me. Don't move, Epsilon! Stop it, Epsilon! Stop it! Stop!
Well, that's different.
Impossible! Sapporo? Fyana? We've retrieved Proto 1! But there are signs of mental confusion. We've confirmed Epsilon as well. However, Commander Boro has died. All that's left is Chirico. Chirico! Kummen! Fyana's... At this one time, all we can do is get out of here. Fyana! Chirico! Chirico! Fyana! We just leave. Chirico. I won't forget this humiliation. I'll definitely defeat you in front of her eyes!
Trace's room.
No. Same design as Trace's room, but no, this is Councilman's bedroom.
This is not Councilman's bedroom.
Well, they only had a limited number of background scenes to use. They had to cut corners where they could. Your guards have already been taken care of. You're the only one left, Councilman! I can't believe it. You're Portaria. Is that really you? Paul Portaria. I'm Paul Portaria. Yeah, Sir Councilman. Stop it. We're old friends, aren't we? How long ago is that from, though? Don't you dare call me so casually. You were always like that. Anytime I tried to speak casually, you'd complain back at me. But you were the only one who ever opened your heart to the royalty like me. Regardless of the difference in our years, you always spoke highly of your ideals. Were we not friends? Then why did you betray that friendship? I thought that you at least could understand my position. Did you really believe that this chaos would really improve Kummen's future? Yes. No. Then why? Why do you throw this country into chaos for the sake of a future you don't even believe in? You're as pure as you used to be. But purity alone cannot open a path. Is that so? So this was just a game to you? It's true, there was nothing more than an experiment to you. There was... And knowing that... Because you knew that, there was a woman who died of despair because of you. Listen, Pota. Take your spear!
Balancing.
You intend for balancing? I'll put an end to everything with Kummen's traditional arts! How many times have we done this in the past? But remember, I won 2 out of 3 times, Potaria. Things are different now. I'll put everything into this one attack! Why? Why didn't you block my weapon? Why didn't you block my strike? This is all I can do. Your Majesty? Kummen must be reborn and throw away all the old traditions. The greatest threat to that renewal is everything we had that is old. Call me revolutionary or antagonistic. Did you intend to die from the start? Everything that was old would have to go. Your Highness? Pota? I am the embodiment of all that old tradition. Let's see. No matter what form my love for Kummen took, we would have to get rid of it all. And so you, Pota, my fate. Regardless of whether I wanted it or not, I was a member of the royal family. Let's see. I had to deal with all of it. And for the sake of the future, the symbol of the past would have to be disposed of. Your Highness! Pota, I'll probably be going to hell, and Kun will wind up being dragged into the Federation. At this point in time, both the Pailsen and the X10 are being attacked by the A-Laws. Why? But it's only from destruction that renewal can truly begin. So long as people who hope towards the future... So long as people hope towards the future, and so long as people continue to fight. So please, Pota, continue fighting. Your Highness! The evacuation route is X18, Y40. If you head there, you should be able to get out of the country without anyone noticing you. You must survive and see the world that is to come in my place. Your Highness! King Councilman! I loved you, Sir. Monica, Sir Congelman, hi. Can you hear me, Colin? Head towards the route I'm about to send you. So is this where Potaria told us to come? I'm sorry, Chirico. Thanks to what I did, Fyana's... No. Your decision was correct. Allow me to thank you. Chirico. Are you all safe? Fyana got taken by the enemies. Is that so? Ptaria, what happened to Conjureman? I ended him myself. Is that so? Seems like a lot happened. Colin, we encountered someone who wanted to meet you. Hey, Colin! You're safe too? Vanilla? Hey! Chirico's here too? Why are you here? Well, the entire Assembly X10 wound up going up in flames thanks to the Federation attack. But what about Coconut and the old man? They're safe. After all, a certain odd-looking Gundam from Celestial Being wound up saving us. Setsuna? Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, that Setsuna guy who's beat up Gundam wound up driving off the Federation. But I needed to meet you guys, so I had them bring me here. But why? I need to hand this over to you. This is money? But there's so much of it. Think of it as a gift from me and the old man. You're gonna need it for the battles ahead. I'll leave Chirico to you as well. But, Hugh, you're still trying to get the Black Knights back together, aren't you? Yeah. Remember, we're sponsors of the Black Knights. After all, things are going to be... After all, our business here is dried up immediately. Good luck. You guys are going to need all you can get. Alright, Vanilla. We'll make sure to make use of this money. Just to warn you, we're only loaning you the cash. Someday you guys will have to repay us. Stingy. Ah, come on, Esther. You know that Crow's 10,000 times stingier than me. You're right about that. And on top of that, we've got a message from that Setsuna guy. See, if you go here, once you get out of the country, one of Quattro's acquaintances is waiting for you. One of Quattro's? Yeah, that's right. If you guys wind up rendezvousing with them, you might be able to find a better path. I'm counting on you, Cullen. Make sure you guys bust up this rotten world for us. We'll ask you as well, Cullen. Ptaria. Kummen's going to be absorbed by the Federation. So this time I'm going to be the one to become a gorilla and keep on fighting against them. Looks like we're still going to have a job here in Kummen. It looks that way. Kidera? Shako? We've got a debt to Ptaria too. Besides, I don't like those Federation guys. So you're gonna stay here? That's how it is. So I guess this is goodbye. Good luck. We've got our own battle to continue. Good luck to you all. Yeah. Esther, make sure to live so that you don't have any regrets. I'd say the same to you. I'm trying all I can. I won't allow you to retreat before the enemy.
Oh hey, they actually flipped a sprite.
Can you? That idiot! What the hell are you saying? Yetsen and the Vera are both gone! Colin, C2! I'll capture you from the Black Knights and take you back to the presence of the Federation! Chirico, I'll execute you myself! Do it! Ptaria! Shako! You... What's wrong? Listen to your superior officer! Sorry, but you're not our boss anymore. Can you? I won't forgive you for killing the innocent people of Kummen. You're just human scum.
Kanyu definitely dies in the deserved way in the series.
Yes! The way his portrait changed, that makes me think he was just spiraling around before he died. Like rolling down a hill almost. Well, that gets rid of the interloper. Hurry up and go, Chirico. Don't forget what you need to do. Well then, Chirico, make sure not to die! Kidera, Shako, Ptaria, Vanilla. We'll meet again. My journey in Kummen has ended. Let's see. As the green and flaming hell disappeared into the distance, I remembered what Fyana said. Love. It's a word that was completely worthless to me before. A new hell is probably waiting for me ahead. However, that small flame that Fyana lit in my heart still remains. It was only a small time that you spent with the prototype. How unfortunate, Chirico. Well, I wonder where we'll be heading next. We'll head next. But don't you forget, Chirico QV. You've only been allowed to live by our whims. So let me see. The fate of one who is a chosen abnormal survivor. Got a bit of extra money? I quite made sensor. 3 driving beetles and the Berserker money has been returned.
Yep.
We're rich again! So, now, we have the Scope Dog, the Zeta, the Methus, the Wing, Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, Sandrock, Destiny, Impulse, SRW, and that's all that's new.
But you missed one small bit. You missed the one important bit.
Oh yes, the Scope Dog is now the Red Shoulder Custom.
Yes.
Huh. It doesn't mention that.
Nope.
Well, that's nice. So Chirico's actually got a better Scope Dog. Always good.
Does she have the repair skill?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
That is what the one that's blanked out there is.
Might as well throw that there. All of you get consent. You already have it.
From Rebuild's third movie. You wonder? And what rebuild would that be?
Rebuild of Evangelion.
Oh.
I'm willing to bet.
Probably, but I don't know. Funamaria had just enough. We're going to get...
Stats look like this time. Perfectly balanced.
Surprisingly. Yeah, the third Eva. Interesting. Oh, and look, Tyria doesn't have glasses anymore.
Yep.
So, yes, we have the SRW Gundam.
I've really only seen the Virtue and the Raphael.
Yes, it has a GN field and energy recovery small.
Oh, that's...
And everything but water. Pretty nice.
Looks decent.
GN Bazooka 2 is the only post-movement weapon it has. GN Cannon.
It doesn't even have Beam Saber.
Double Bazooka Burst Mode, Quad Cannon, and Trans Am. It does not have its final move, though.
It seems okay.
He has Guard, See-Through, and Support Defense level 2. A giant flying base with the EVA 01 as its power system. Yeah, that sounds like it would be interesting. The only problem I can see with that is the fact that everyone's already talking about how, you know, you already have way too many bases in these games a lot of the time.
I want a game with enough battleships that you can have a stage where you have nothing but battleships.
Yes, you have mentioned this to me before. I don't know if that would be a glorious idea or a horrible idea, but there are plenty of battleships that would be neat to see. That made sense, right?
Want to use the wing?
You're probably going to have to.
Just debating what to do with all this money now.
At least boost them to tier 2 or 3.
Zeta, I'm gonna be using you a lot. I know for certain.
It will carry over. So at least put some points into the Destiny. The Kelvin Timeline Enterprise.
I saw people discussing, should we try and put the Kelvin Timeline Enterprise in Super Robot Wars? It's not that different from the Yamato, right?
Sure. The Destiny. Give the Destiny at least some points. It's
I do
decent.
like the Destiny. And I like its pilot more than in this than I do in...
almost anything else. The Impulse is just kind of meh.
Just
You've got
that
enough, you can give it
immediately
something.
die. I don't feel bad about upgrading everything to 2 at least. Still got 2.6 million.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of money. But quickly here, before you head off, let's see what on earth the Red Shoulder Custom has.
Everything it did before.
So, Arm Punch, Gatling Gun, Machine Gun, Anti-Solid Shooter, Missiles, Shoulder Rocket Pod, Assault Combat. It's just spread across more pages.
Oh hey, he's also got the round mover and the marsh dog.
Yes, I mean, we knew he had the marsh dog. The marsh dog's just what you start with. But yes. Yeah, they probably could get the rights for decently
Okay, if
cheap.
you look carefully there, you can see how it's waterproofed. It's a lot more
Rounded.
rounded.
Yeah, and then there's the round mover. Round mover is absolute crap.
Just for a split second to see.
Arm punch, heavy machine gun, solid shooter.
Versus...
Arm punch, heavy machine gun, assault combat.
So it's... Yeah, it's just worse.
Yeah. Pretty much. It has more movement, but that's literally all it has. So, time to pick up the 00.
Yep.
Let's see, the Asian Federation. At least I think that's what it is. Chinese Federation? Something like that. It's whatever China is in Code Geass. Column S2 hangar. Is that so? Seems like things were pretty tough for you all as well. After having to leave Asdesen, we wound up wandering around Asia and finally making it here. No matter where we went, we wound up running into the A-Laws in Oz. It was pretty tough. Back in Asdesen, we wound up getting Troa to help us out. Let's see. And we wound up running into Celestial Being again and having them help us. Of course, the Ptolemais 2 here is still in the middle of testing. The only Gundam we're able to keep moving is my SRW. Both Miss Chris and Mr. Riddy died in that battle before. Yeah. But it's good, Thierry, isn't it? I'm glad you're still alive. It isn't just me. Alleluia's alive as well. Really? See, he got captured by the Federation Army. Ian is currently detained somewhere. Is that so? Oh yeah, right! We wound up meeting Setsuna back in Kummen! So he's still fighting, huh? Yeah, we also wound up running into Setsuna in Azistan.
Due to Gunbuster being a battleship and something else, I think? Gunbuster, a battleship that you lose.
Yes, let's see. Hiro wound up working with him for a while, but currently he's with us. So we don't know where Setsuna is now. Yeah. You're alive too, huh, Hiro? I was kind of worried since I'd heard you'd blown up your Gundam again. That winged Gundam is your one, right? It often gets resurrected after explosions. The one who repaired my Gundam was Zex Marquise of Oz. What? Looks like he wanted to have a rematch with Hiro. Oh, that's the reason he repaired the Gundam as well. Like sending salt to your enemies. I believe that was, Takeda Shingen and Usugi Kenshin, where that phrase originated. That's a phrase that's still known in America, right? Sending salt to your enemies?
I've never heard it in America, I've only heard it in anime. So the Gunbuster has FTL? Okay.
It has FTL capabilities.
Did not know that.
Yeah, the Enterprise has run into giant space monsters before. And who knows, faster than light tech, warp technology, things like that, they're always a bit wonky. Perfectly possible to get dragged into another dimension. Well, Commander Zex is a good kind of person. I'm sure he had his own thoughts for doing that. Camille, I'd heard that you were working with Oz. But Oz has changed. Ah, yes. Thanks to the internal conflicts of the Federation, we wound up having to deal with the A-Laws. As focusing only on battle results. As a result, a lot of young soldiers got sent needlessly to their deaths. Let's see. What's even worse is the fact that their leader, Trace Kushirada, was just treating this entire situation as a joke. So Camille, Luna, Fa, and I all wound up pulling out of Oz and joining up with Celestial Being. See, there were some other Zexus members in Oz as well, right? What about them? Kieran and Athrun are still at Oz right now. They're currently up in space trying to deal with the colonies. Captain Amuro wound up heading off somewhere else, and we don't know where he is right now. And what about Captain Quattro? He's currently serving as Commander Zek's right-hand man. Does that mean that Captain Quattro is still accepting that? We don't know that much. But when we left Oz, we wound up fighting against him. That man. So he was serious. But we've got quite a bit of people here, right? We'd definitely be able to deal with any Oz attacks, right? The Celestial Being, the Gundams from Zuth, and 4 Gundams from the colonies. Wait a minute. Wasn't there supposed to be 1 more Gundam from the colonies? If you're talking about Wufei, he's currently in rehabilitation. Rehabilitation? What happened to him? Did he take some huge injury or something? It's his heart. Wufei wound up losing a battle against Tres Kushernada. It seems that he got quite a shock from that, so he wound up just disappearing on his own. He lost a fight against Tres Kushernada? Let's see. I think he figured that if he wound up taking out their commander, Oz would disappear entirely, but Tres was stronger than he thought. But he's Wufei after all, right? I'm sure he'll be back eventually. Seems like you trust him a lot. I'm not the one who trusts him, it's Crow. Looks like he had some sort of debt towards him. Alright, everyone. The Black Knights are currently trying to gather a fighting force together. Until we're able to do that, we'll stick with you guys too. Mikazuki Cullen, I have high expectations for you. A mysterious feeling. To think that we'd be fighting alongside the Celestial Being again when they're supposed to be taking out all weapons. Our current goal isn't to destroy all weapons, but to destroy the shape this world has taken. So I guess that means you're the same as us. That's right. Rather than being at cross purposes like before, this time we are aiming towards the same objective. You've changed a bit, haven't you? That might be true. Chirico, we wound up preparing an armored trooper for you as well. We were also able to get our hands on some of that red shoulder gear too. Although we weren't able to get one of those jet roller dashers on him. Red shoulders, huh? Do you not like it? No. Thanks. You changed a bit too. You seem a bit more human-like than before. I owe you a debt from before as well. I won't forget this. Is that so? Looks like someone's changed you, huh? No. I hope someone else would end up changing a bit like you. If you say that, he's gonna get mad as well. It looks like you and the others haven't changed. I guess so. I mean, we're doing crazy stuff like always. But we're doing that too, aren't we? Is this really okay, Miss Esther? Don't worry about me, Quattro. I already decided way in advance. If there are people out there who are going to make a false peace and steal others' freedoms, I'll fight against them too. Understood, Miss Esther. We hope you'll get along well with us. New briefing room. It looks a bit nicer. Let's see. So. We're going to launch an attack on a detainment camp? That's right. Currently on the edge of somewhere in the Gobi Desert, the Federation armies launched a concentration camp for political prisoners. Well, let's see. Well, some of the people that in there are indeed guilty of some pretty important crimes, but there are also some completely innocent people there as well. Who are you? Oh, I haven't introduced myself to everyone from the Black Knights yet. I'm Melina Vasti. My papa helped you all out back during the destruction incident. Don't tell me, you're old man Ian's daughter? Exactly right. She's cute, isn't she? That's right. I'm happy she doesn't look like her father. Somehow I'm not upset about that. So we're going to raid that prison camp and rescue the people that the Outlaws have captured? That's not quite the right way of phrasing it. What we're going to be doing is supporting Catalan, the group that's going to be carrying out the attack. Catalan, that's one of those anti-Federation resistance groups, right? That's right. Once again, I've forgotten the intel. Who is the supportive celestial being? Let's see. Let's see. I can never remember her name. I'm sure I'll find it here quickly. Somewhere in here. Somewhere. On a side note, as I'm searching for the name of the person in question, I'm looking at the page of Celestial Being members and just the names of people. Beside Pain.
What?
Yes. Grave Violento. They have some very interestingly named people.
I don't think anyone will be ashamed of you actually looking up the names rather than just...
Well, for this one, it's because it's a Chinese name. Ah, that would be... Is that you? No. Keep on trying to find the person. But anyways, it's the main observer for Celestial Being. The person who's been helping them as one of their sponsors and their main contact. Yes. According to the information we've gotten from her, they're going to be carrying out an attack on the concentration camp soon. The Celestial Being's agents. You can count on her as always, huh? So is Celestial Being cooperating with Catalan? At the current point in time, we don't intend to do so. We're moving independently. I agree with that too. After all, their goals and the way they fight are completely different than us. If we mess up, we might wind up having to fight it against them too. But we're still against we're all against the Federation. As long as they're only targeting them, we can afford to ignore them. No, as long as they're only targeting the Federation, we can't afford to ignore them. Besides, we want to help out those innocent people who've been captured. But I heard that Catalan's got some pretty powerful weapons as well. Even so, you don't think they can win against the Outlaws? See, if the people stationed at this base were just the standard soldiers, there wouldn't be any need for us to move. But according to the information we've got, the Knight of Seven's currently there. Knight of Seven? Don't tell me, that's one of the Britannian Empire's Knights of the Round? Some of the greatest protectors of the Britannian Union. Let's see. Even though the Britannian Union wound up joining the Federation, and they wound up keeping their Knights of the Round as an independent group as proof of their power. Let's see. As a result, they're granted autonomous authority. So they've got special licenses, huh? Why is a super VIP or something like that out here in the middle of the Gobi Desert? We don't know that much. But we do know who the Knight of Seven is. What do you mean? The Knight of Seven. His name is Kurugi Suzaku. What? Suzaku? Suzaku was a part of Zexus with us. Him. I'll never forgive him. Cullen? Oh, Cullen. To the Gobi Desert. The camp for political prisoners. Saji Crossroad. Enter! Are you coming to investigate me? Are you investigating me again? No. Are you finally investigating things? Am I free? Don't get wrong. We've already been able to discover that you're in contact with a member of Catalan, and that's why you were taken to the skimp. You're completely wrong. I'm from the space colonies. I'm training to become an engineer. I don't know anything about these groups. The man who you were captured with the man who you were captured with was already proven to be a member of Catalan and executed. Be glad that you were kept alive. I did get along well with him, but I hadn't heard a single thing about them from him. Silence. So there's someone who wants to meet you who's showing up soon. Someone who wants to meet me? The Knight of Seven, Kurugi Suzaku. What? Kept you waiting. We've been waiting for you, Sir Suzaku. This is Saji Crossroad. Good work. Return to your room. But... have you forgotten that I have a special license as the Knight of Seven? I sincerely apologize. I'll go ahead and leave. Suzaku. You're the same Suzaku who was with us at Ashford, right? That's right. It's been a while, Saji. What's Suzaku? You seem to have gotten to a pretty high position. A lot of things happened. That's right. What's happening back at Ashford? I heard that a lot of crazy stuff happened back in Area 11 with the Black Rebellion. The Academy is completely unharmed, and all the members of the Student Council are fine. That's so. Glad to hear it. Let's see. I heard that you'd left the Academy before that happened and headed back up to space. I don't really know. Oh, but I got dragged into something and wound up getting dragged here. Hey, Suzaku. Can't you please do something and try and get me out of here? Before that, I'd like you to answer some questions for me. Saji. Are you a supporter of the Black Knights? What? I'll ask you again. Didn't you cooperate with the Black Knights? I don't know what you're saying, Suzaku. I mean... I have the blood of 11 within me, but what does that have to do with the Black Knights? See. As a member of the Black Knights, you wound up mingling with the citizens in order to gather information on the Britannian Union. And then once your goal was completed, fearing the Black Rebellion, you wound up fleeing the Academy. What are you saying? Shouldn't you already know the reason I left the Academy? We're talking about Luis. That's right. So I left this academy in order to try and make our dream come true even a bit sooner. That's why I went up into space. Isn't that just a convenient scenario for you? What are you saying? It looks as though that was just something I'd thought up. Seems you really don't have any connection to them. Suzaku, you've changed. Even if I didn't want to, I had to do this. Well then, I'll go ahead and leave, Saji. Wait, Suzaku! I'm currently dragged here because they think I'm related to Catalan. If they were to examine it fully, they'd quickly find out I don't have any relation to them. Please, can't you do something? I can't treat you specially here. My reach doesn't extend that far. But you're the sort of person who hates injustice more than anything else. Can you really let them do this? This is something that's necessary for the peace of this world. Suzaku, how you've changed. What? What's happening? It looks as if someone's trying to attack this base. Chapter 8. Twin Drive.
Still no battleship.
Nope.
By the end of this route, we'll have 2.
Yep. Are they still coming at us? Oh, look, Tyrants. Damn it! That nightmare frame. It's one of the Knights of the Round? That's incredible. As expected of the Knight of Seven. Hey, Andrei. It's Andrei Smirnov. Sergei Smirnov's son. Cousin, something like that. Pretty sure it's son. It's either son or nephew. Kurugi Suzaku. Even though he was one of the numbers, he was able to join the Knights of the Round. Oh, look, and it's Louise Harvey again.
Yep.
In far worse shape than she was before. You know quite a bit, don't you, Ensign Harvey? I've heard a little bit. The Knight of the Seven is taking care of the front lines. All we need to do is keep guarding the camp. Captain Jinin! Something is rapidly approaching this area. Reinforcements from Catalan. That's a Gundam? That scrap from Celestial Being. They're still showing up? Gundam. Ensign Smirnov! Take Ensign Harvey with you. Take them out. Yes, sir. Captain Jinin, I'll take care of that. Understood, Sir Kurugi. Be sure to show them how the Knight of the Rounds fight. Gundam. Did you come to back us up? Alright, all units, continue the attack! We'll liberate this space. It hasn't changed. Not a single thing has changed from that hell. I won't accept this. Either lock on nor rely. Not this world at all! Destroy all enemies, don't let Setsuna die. Win without letting a single Catalan unit die. So what do they have? Just quickly check. Oh, hey! No, they're NPCs. They have a single Catalan enact with a plasma sword and linear rifle. No, 2 of those. And 2 Catalan Tyrants with mechanical guns, carbon blade, and long-range rifle.
Ooh.
All you have is
The Exia
the Exia repair. Good luck! So you have to deal with the Knights of the Round and a bunch of... Basically, you've got all scrap models versus some tough guys with new gear.
Oh, there are also Sutherlands.
Mm-hmm. That is your one saving grace. Alright, Exia repair, don't die. Learn your place, Celestial Being! One arm, busted cables, broken V-fin, and a badly chipped sword. Here's hoping you get your reinforcements soon.
What is that?
That's an ahead.
Oh, this time.
Are you going to deal with Suzaku or the KMFs there?
Nightmare frames.
Well, may this go well. At least it looks cool like that.
Man, you're bad.
Yeah. I mean, what do you expect?
I'm just trying to
He
get
spent
it close.
5 years maintaining it on his own. It's a miracle it's still running.
Imagine if we also had the Gump.
Oh, the Gump. Why do you keep fighting even though you're so beat up? For the sake of this world. Celestial Being's appearance only made this... We spread more fights in this world. You're trying to start that again? This historic world is the reason I keep fighting. So I'll destroy it. For the sake of the world I desire.
For those who don't know what the Gump is, basically, imagine the Exia repair, but it's the double Zeta, and he'd been maintaining it on his own for 50 years. Ew.
It's got a beam machine gun peg leg.
As you might guess, it's from Crossbone. And just enough energy to fire the high mega particle cannon once.
Which is the only reason people knew it was still the double Zeta.
Come on, don't die. Did it?
Did it appear in victory?
I only knew about the,
Gump showing up in Crossbone.
yeah.
Interesting. Come on, reinforcements, we kinda need you.
Reinforcements, please. It's turn 3, it makes sense. Yes!
Yes! I'll destroy it. Shoping! Why do you keep causing fights? Gah. This is it! Karuri! Enemy reinforcements are coming!
Okay, so that's all I do? I actually have it?
Yeah.
I thought that was next chapter.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting it now. Or maybe not.
Yeah. Repairing it might be nice. I can probably get everyone. Yeah.
Yep. Set them where you like.
Alright.
Remember, your enemies are mostly up and left. Ptolemaeus, Celestial Being's main forces? Saisei. Get over here! Tiarioverday? I had a feeling we'd wind up running into you if we kept on fighting the A-Laws. That's enough. You're still not allowed to die yet. I know. Sasuna, get back in the Ptolemy! Hurry! Understood. So you showed up, Celestial Being! Suzaku! Colin, so you wound up joining with Celestial Being? You couldn't have come at us, but keep fighting! Attack from Kummen. No! Back from the rebellion! We'll pay it back here! You're going to keep on fighting even trapped by the past. I don't intend to listen to your lectures! Lord Korugi! Since Celestial Being's main forces appear, the A-Laws will move out. Understood, Captain Jinin. Zinin. Probably Zinin. The traders from Oz and the colony Gundams are there. Be careful. Suzaku. Are you really going to fight us? Prepare yourself, Shin. Looks like he's changed from back when we knew him. Is fighting really all we can do? Alright, everyone. We'll cooperate with Catalan and rescue the camp. Alright, Quatra. Gundam. Don't rush ahead, Ensign Harvey. Follow my orders. Yes. Ensign Harvey? Don't tell me that's... Hey, Laws. Distortion of this world. The Celestial Being will destroy you. Prepare yourself, Suzaku. We'll take out this rotten Federation. Yep. Your only defeat requirement now is don't let everyone die.
Barrack is Zinin.
Okay. I'll just quickly check. Force Impulse has in Vulcans, Beam Rifle, Beam Saber, Excalibur. And
Yes, we finally have a decent number of units now.
Yep. And the Destiny has Vulcans, Rifle, Beam Boomerang, High Energy Beam Rifle, Alendite. Alendite, Arendite. I've seen it both ways. But yes, and we actually have a roster of 13 units. That's, you know, more than half of the standard amount. Since for most of the game you'll have 20 units deployable.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah.
I won't be stuck with 15.
Nope, you'll have 20 for most of the game if I remember correctly. But, like, I mean, we already showed we can do 20 units, so we may as well give them that. Keep going, Destiny. Also, be wary of, you know, Suzaku on your left.
There's no need to worry about Suzaku. I say it my entire arc. I swim.
At least the only weak thing over there is the Methus. Remember, it should be able to transform for better movement. Flash Edge. Go beam boomerangs.
Who decided it was a good idea?
All hail Britannia! Yes, I seriously wonder who came up with beam boomerangs as a serious weapon. Because, I mean, is it cool? Very. Practical? I really don't think so.
I mean, the Justice happened first.
But I mean, what happens if you fail to catch the right part? Turn on... yeah. Subtle virtue or something like that. Okay, I don't fully know what it's called, but yeah, it's just missile launchers. That's sad. An interesting name. Rocket Pod.
Sure, go for it.
Keep going, Chirico. And of course you dodge. Sadly, this is not a turbo custom, but still got plenty of stuff.
That's really the only reason to not use the turbo custom, not use the red shoulder custom. It loses 2 movement.
2 movement?
2 movement.
I thought it was only 1, but...
I think that they upgraded the base scope dog.
Well, it's also that, you know, it's got all this stuff jammed on it. So many weapons.
You don't have a range 1 weapon?
Nope. Also, remember you've got Healy people. Multiple.
Yeah. 1.5.
Sure.
I have 1.5 healers.
Double Bazooka Burst Mode.
Because Methus.
Yeah. The Methus is full healer.
No, beam boomerangs are not also beam sabers. They can be used in melee range, but they're still sideways.
I thought it was like triangle of beam.
It may be triangle, but... Oh.
Well,
Okay.
that's
a thing.
that's quite a blast. Okay. Well,
I'm guessing you didn't really use the SRW at all,
no.
considering that you barely used Virtue. Alright, yeah, needs the round.
So you have at least 4 characters you want. 5 characters you want to ace, and 4 who should be capable of fighting.
You're a repair unit.
Yeah. No. I guess you can't repair them. What? Well, this makes this a race against time.
Let's trust.
Methus and the heavy arms.
Let's see if I can at least heal them that way. No!
Nope. So this is a race against time now.
That is completely and utterly stupid. I mean, everyone's got double action pretty much, but... or consecutive action, but... yeah, go ahead and get a kill out of the arms.
Okay. Army knife. The greatest of weapons. Remember though, there's the will requirement.
Right. So, just because I'm curious, since we have fought the Lancelot now... Nope.
Nope. Sadly, I don't think Colors is in this one. Which is really pretty sad. It's a good song.
Yeah, no, really. Chirico, go out, become fodder.
Lure them in.
If you were anyone else, you would be fodder.
Focus.
Nah.
I'd recommend focusing because you're going to have a lot of enemies on you. Whatever, it's not that expensive to repair Chirico. At least they show the Hyper Beam Saber is available.
It's Hyper Beam Saber?
Mm-hmm. What?
It's range.
Yeah. 2 to 3.
It feels like they shortened it massively.
Well, for one thing, that's because I believe the biosensor increased the range somewhat.
The biosensor increased the range by 1. Plus 1 range.
And then you had an item that boosted the range.
Haro, that's plus 3. Yeah, it's still been nerfed. It had a 2 to 7. It had a 2 to 8 range.
Oh. Well, in exchange for that, you'll unlock the Wave Rider Crash when you get the biosensor.
That is a fairly fair exchange. Right. It's not even worth it to. Oh, they did cheapen her,
Lock on somewhat.
It's only 25 instead of 30.
Yay. Just beam rifle.
Yeah. I do kind of want to ask people's opinions on that. In regards to fully upgrading things, it would probably break the game quite a bit.
At least if you upgrade weapons. Not quite so bad when it comes to HP and the like.
There is at least one unit that we will be fully upgrading.
The Shinkiro. It
Yes.
needs it.
I also will likely be fully upgrading this.
Yes, for those who do not know, if we have not said before, Zero's unit in this game, the Shinkiro, has a barrier that nullifies any damage below 4,000. In exchange, it chews through 40 HP per activation.
You're actually wrong there. 30.
30 HP?
30 energy.
Still quite
really
a lot.
high.
So,
But it's not quite as bad as you thought.
But it is very expensive. So when I played through this on my own, it was the only unit that I immediately went, I'm upgrading it to max and taking the no barrier cost full upgrade bonus.
Oh, I haven't done that.
Shuttle. Shuttle.
Schlottle.
Axlotl. Sure, if you want to.
I'm gonna have to use him more in this one, so I might as well.
When they swapped the Season 2 things, there should be a different song.
It actually did work. Wasn't sure it would.
Yes. Yeah, I know it has a different song because,
Full upgrading the Methus is the same as full upgrading Sayaka. It doubles the amount repaired, I believe.
Is it? I know that sometimes it gives you, resupply instead, so let's see.
At least in Z2-1, that's what it did.
Methus gains resupply, so...
That's decent.
So that makes her the ultimate, support unit.
Okay,
Well, one
I
of them.
love this thing's gun. You didn't see that, did you?
No, I did not.
The bazooka splits in half.
Well, it said it was a twin bazooka.
I did not think it meant like that. I thought it was going to pull out a second bazooka. No, it just splits it in half.
Well, I mean,
I trust your judgment for
when needs must, or something like that. Oh, hell yeah. Sandrock's going to tank for us.
Yeah, I have him next to Chirico for a reason.
Let's see. That's a low hit. Sure, let's just go for the machine gun. You're that armored trooper pilot who was with the Black Knights! The fact that we met this guy at Kummen was far too unnatural. The secret society already joined forces with the Federation. Yeah, Methus and Scope Dogs. At the very least, the Scope Dog will be fully upgraded by the end of the game. I can guarantee that. As, they give you far more plentiful money in this game. As you're going to be using a lot more units. You just get to a far higher level overall, so...
I mean, you get a free 1.7 million just for going through the first few stages.
So, yeah. Oh, Suzaku dodged. Should have cast Focus.
The regrets are for the past. That's my really worrying.
What?
The one remaining.
The ahead?
No. The ally.
Ah.
Yes, I'm going to be using Zeta through this. Especially since he gets the Wave Rider Crash.
Mm-hmm. Wave Rider Crash is glorious. Chirico is silent as always. Yes, the Zeta is always one of the dodgiest units.
Double O Razor time?
No.
Well, Double O time?
As expected, head of a force comprised of both the Elite Laws and one of the Knights of the Round. Far stronger than we'd thought. They're seeing through our tactical advances. This will be a difficult fight. We just one more person to help us. Haha, just one more person to help. What are you doing, Ian Vasti? I'm equipping the solar furnace onto the Double O. Double O? Your new Gundam, kid. Let's see. Topological defects. Confirmed to be working properly. Twin drive particle output has exceeded 60%. Let's see. If it exceeds 80%, we'll be able to safely get it moving. Let's see. But up until this point, we weren't able to even get two GN drives together to try and get it working. 2 GN drives? That's right. The Double O's been equipped with 2 solar furnaces. At this point in time, it's currently equipped with solar furnaces both from the O Gundam and the Exia. O Gundams? Let's see. According to the simulations we'd run, the Exia's solar furnace is the most compatible with the O Gundams. Let's see. One of the things that was left to us with the earlier Schoenberg at the same time as the Transam system. The twin drive system. Prediction he'd made over 200 years ago for how science would have advanced, huh? Twin drive. Let's see. If we're able to successfully get these 2 solar furnaces working together, particle out rate would increase exponentially. Got a big problem, Tad. Mr. Eddie and the others are being pushed back. As expected of a force like that. We don't have enough people. I'll head out. Wait, Setsuna! As long as it moves, I'll be fine. But I won't lose any more allies. Alright. Let's see. But if the time comes, I'll teach you how to get rid of it. I'm counting on you. Celestial being! We won't let you do as you like with this world. Everyone, something's coming from behind us! These are GN particles. The Double O. It's been activated? That was Setsuna's new Gundam that was in the hangar. A new type? We won't let you use that power. John, what are you doing, Setsuna? You launched without letting the twin drive system be finished? Everyone, get away. What is he trying to do? Is Setsuna also going to blow himself up? Don't tell me. Stop it, Setsuna.
If you force enough of the alien particles to activate Transam, you'll end up overloading it. You're gonna win the worst scenario. I don't know what you're doing, we won't let you win. 00. Unit that's been equipped with the O Gundam and the Exodus solar furnaces. My Gundam! Transam! Activate! Oh. This rate, particles won't be able to make the twin drive activate. Setsuna! Awaken 00. The 00 and the X are both here! So am I! And now...
Is Quantum Burst theme playing?
No. And now the new combat theme for 00 has kicked in. I personally like this. I do not like the song in series for how auto-tuned it is, but I just love how happy it sounds as a battle theme. What? My gun was receiving a transmission from it. Get out of the way!
He's at a for its full upgrade. The Hyper Beam Saber gets 400 attack and plus 30 crit.
The power of Transam. And 2 solar furnaces at once. This is our Gundam!
They aren't solar furnaces, are they? Aren't they GN drives?
Yes, GN drives are a type of solar furnace. I believe. With this power, I've got to eject! Incredible. He took him out in a single hit? That's new Gundam. What's wrong, Camille? No, it's nothing. Setsuna? 00 responded to me. In that case, I know. 00, proceeding to the target! So now we have the 00 Gundam. Energy recover small. No upgrades at the moment. GN Sword 2 rifle mode. GN Beam Saber. GN Sword 2, which pierces barriers. And Transam activation. Here you go. Good luck, Setsuna.
Could you take your path?
Claire, could you come over? Here we go. Come on, old kitty. Come on, old girl. Let's just stay over here. Yeah, I'd activate this. He's already focused.
Yeah, that was with focus on.
Ouch.
I don't think you're actually supposed to defeat this.
So you've acquired a new power, Setsuna of Saisei? Knight of 7, Kurugi Susaku. See, you're different from the Britannic Empire. What do you desire? I desire peace for this world! You think that twisting this world will bring about peace? Then I'll destroy that world! I won't let that happen! I'll stop all of you! I love you. Excuse me for now.
I wish it was still playing the other theme. But I'm sure we'll get that back when Razor comes into play.
Or I could just change the thing.
It should be available now. No, it's already got it, I think. Hit triangle over it. Yeah, so if there was anyone other than Suzaku. No, set that.
Sure, let's set both of them to it. This is why I was saying.
Yeah. Well, you've got one Tyrann.
I've got lots of things that can easily.
You can form a wall if it comes to it.
Nah, that won't be needed.
Quad cannon.
Not strong enough.
Not enough will for Transam. Elendite?
Alright.
Elendite.
Go ahead and get your double up razor, girl. Why not?
Yeah, I'll wait until we actually get the razor. Almost hard to believe this is TM Revolution. With how sad it sounds at times. But TM Revolution it is. Well, think of it this way, that means you can give the Zeta the kill.
No. Zeta's not getting that kill.
Okay.
For one very simple reason. It's far more efficient for
The area to do so.
Curious at 160 long. See?
Yep. Turns into a pair of rifles. Goodbye. Transam. Activate. No. Oh, I see. It's because it was Transam it gave a different song.
That makes sense.
Oh, look at that. He's got 5 bazookas. Okay. As the backpack opens up.
Plus
It looks
1,000
so
HP
stupid.
and 100 energy. That's actually nice.
The backpack looks so stupid, even in fully transformed state. Oh, that was Under Smirnoff. Mr. Rifle, full power. Kurugi Susaku. Hero Yui. The fact that I let you go is my greatest crime! Do you intend to shoot me down but in order to take responsibility? I'm the Knight of Seven. For the sake... In order to protect this world's peace, I was given power by His Majesty! Hero. I won't let Relina know of your death. So you can die in peace! My fight is completely unrelated to that woman. There's no need for you to worry. Maximum output. Get locked on. Morphs out of bird mode. Why does he shift into bird mode and then out of bird mode when doing this?
Just
I always
because.
wonder. Just for cool. Wings of a boy who killed adolescents. Suzaku. He can't do much after moving. If you want to give him the kill, he can get that. Esther, maybe?
Yeah, Astro could kill him this one. Since she can't act again regardless.
Yep, she needs more PP. And he'll probably give a fair few. Goodbye, Smirnoff. We shall see you again. Celestial being. For the sake of this world's peace, me and Oz will definitely defeat you! What a sore loser.
I'm going to go ahead and answer that question with yes.
Yes, we will get together. We will get the Shin Dragon eventually. Not until late in the game, but it's still just as awesome. I mean, it'd probably be game-breaking if you got it too early.
Higher new type level required.
Yep. Unfortunately. Mila's not a powerful enough new type, once again, in order to use the Hyper Beam Saber.
He never is. He will in Z3, I believe, but...
But that's because he doesn't start in the Zeta.
Doesn't he?
No. But at the very least, I like that they have an explanation. Yes. At the very least, they have an explanation in Z3-1 for why you don't have the Zeta and the Nu at the start. If I remember correctly, it's they got taken away from maintenance at Anaheim and then they just kind of disappeared.
Mysteriously disappeared.
Yep.
Nope, wasn't good enough.
Very mysteriously.
Almost like someone was trying to cover something up and hide them away.
Almost. You'd almost think that. Not gonna get Chirico more? Hyper Jammer.
It's with the Hyper Jammer?
The Hyper Jammer is just a % chance of dodge.
No, I meant that's with the, attack. What was the third edition of the stage again?
I believe it's defeat all enemies. Just flicker out. Well done.
Yeah, I'm already starting to see what people meant by the difficulty is pretty much on par with the end of Z2-1.
But hey, at least Suzaku's accuracy is now down.
Yeah. That'll be also a great excuse for giving the heavy weapon system.
Oh no. Yes.
But sadly we don't have the Stray at all.
Yeah. But yes, if Stray was in it and the Nu and Zeta disappeared because someone let Lo look at them and try to upgrade them, just, oh no.
He'd probably come up with some nice upgrades.
But at the same time, that means you're handing over highly technical, new type calibrated equipment to a guy who isn't anything special. He's just a human so far as I know. So,
he made he made 8, I believe.
But even so, I don't think he'd have any clue what the hell to do with this weird, psychic, crazy stuff.
Precisely why the heavy weapon system would be made.
Goodbye,
It's
Luis.
just a bunch of missiles, guns, and reproducing fin funnels.
Okay.
You've seen that, haven't you?
Yes. So this is as far as I go? Ensign Harvey, retreating. Miss Harvey? Why is she a member of the A-Laws?
Good question.
Very good question. Very sad question.
I'd really just love to see Loguel in anything.
But yes, poor Louise Harvey. Things are only going to get worse for her from here on out.
No, that's not an accurate sentence.
How about until
the movie?
Until
yes.
the end of the game, things are only going to get worse from here on out. When we get to the movie, when we get to the end of the game, and the scene where you lose the Razor for a stage, things will be okay. But until then... Cross Crusher. Too bad you can't buff accuracy.
Oh, it actually hit.
Yep. Well, I mean, you had a 2/3 chance. Assault combat? I only have one goal. The position of the Knight of One!
So, another thing I've noticed here, because we've been playing this on such a high resolution display, the heads are a lot higher quality, a lot higher resolution on most mechs than their bodies.
Okay.
Scope Dog, all of it looks pretty standard, but just look at the Lancelot when it shows up again.
Well, I mean, the head is, usually the most defining
Look
part.
at the head versus everything else, though.
heads are, you know, the most defining part of the mechs. Usually.
The other unit that I noticed that the most on was the Pearl Nail. That was...
All I can do is pull back here.
plenty.
Well done, Chirico. You are very high level. Gundam and Black Knights! All you're doing is causing more chaos. Ruin the peace. You're unnecessary in this world. Suzaku. Suzaku. Which one of us is the really unnecessary one for this world? You got a remove. No, stop advancing!
You moron!
Oh.
I swear if I don't get the SR point because of you...
Well, it's only a single SR point.
It's the principle of it.
Don't you just love when that happens? But hey, Seed Bone.
Who do I give the kill to?
Who do you think you're actually going to use throughout the game? I would say the Zeta or Esther are good choices. Zeta, Esther, and Hero are good choices.
I'm likely to use Double Eraser as well.
Yes, but they're also low on kills. Compared to some others.
Esther, 25.
The Zeta is very low.
The Zeta is very low.
It could really use it.
Yeah, Zeta. Why are you low? Why are you so low?
No clue. Hyper Mega Launcher, fire! Launch the Hyper Mega Launcher!
Not giving the kill to him right now because he's already over halfway to ace.
Mm-hmm. What was that you saw somewhere? Launch the Mega Particle Cannon or something like that?
Yes, someone...
Fire.
There are a lot of videos of Z2 and such and other older Super Robot Wars games where they've translated the dialogue and put them into the box. Sometimes the English is not great. Launch the Mega Particle Cannon.
Rather than fire.
No, it was launch the Gravity Cannon.
Yes, launch the Gravity Cannon! So we're just going to detach it from the ship and huck it at our enemies' miss?
That's called,
exactly right!
That's called sending out the Super Estebalis.
So it's over. So that's your new Gundam. The 00. Our new power. Alright. Now all we need to do is liberate the camp. Looks like the Federation members left there wound up fleeing. I don't think we need to chase them down. After all, our objective isn't to destroy our enemies. What? They're blowing up the base? Those were pretty small explosions. Wrong. Wrong? What's happening? Those explosions before were suicide bombings. They're automatons! Let's see, okay. So apparently the ALAWs have, non-Asimov compliant robots that they use. Fun! Beautiful. And they can self-destruct. That looks very wrong.
What?
Purple flames in the base. So the automatons are just mowing down everyone in there. What's with this? Killing machine? Slaughter machines? Ah! Miss. Sorry. Get down! Calm down. I've cleared out the rest of the automatons. Thanks. Are you Setsuna F. Saisei? Saji... Crossroad? Well, why are you here? This camp was under attack by some people recently. Setsuna, are you a member of Catalan? No.
I'm one of Celestial Being's Gundam Meisters. Celestial Being... Gundams? You pilot one of those Gundams? Yes. It's the ones who were performing that armed intervention during the destruction incident was me. You know? You threw the entire world... What you did threw the entire world into chaos. And then when Imperium wound up showing up, the world got even worse! Thanks to you, the person I love got injured. Her entire family died. My only family I had. My sister wound up getting killed because of Celestial Being. Luis, my sis, they're all gone! Say something! Say it! Give them back. He's my sister. Give them back. Saji! And now, cut to the most glorious of unknown locations.
Yeah, there were a lot of extraneous circumstances. The next games will have Sosuke and Bonta-kun, and much to my brother's chagrin, I will likely be using Bonta-kun on the final stage instead of the Arbalest.
Bonta-kun is not good. The only thing it has going for it is its SS size. It's missing the Lambda Driver stat boost, it's missing the Lambda Driver attacks buffs, it's missing so many things.
But you know what it gets? Special dialogue.
Anyways,
I will at least be using it more than you have.
unknown location. Ribbons.
Oh.
You look quite unhappy, Ribbons. What's with that gen drive equipped to the Celestial Being's new unit? Do you not know? Even though you're able to access level 7 of Veta. Regen. I know. I'll go ahead and leave the table. I'm sorry to have shown you something so unsightly, Amuro Ray. How unusual for you to show your emotions that much. Even I was surprised by the existence of that Gundam. You saw the footage of it, didn't you? It was equipped with 2 GN drives, let's see. It was able to put out far more power than 2 drives alone would do.
Ribbons all
Yes, from what I saw, the amount of GN particles it put out was far more than double the amount. That is something that would be surprised about. But it looked like rather than just being surprised, you were angry as well. Of course, Julius Schoenberg pulled one over on me again. The man who predicted the future 200 years ago. Oh, and created Celestial Being and even wound up developing the GN drives. Who was Julius Schoenberg? A god! You may as well think of him as that. However, I shall be the one to inherit his position. That doesn't sound like a very good thing. I don't need to beat around the bush about it after all. You don't need to beat around the bush. If you don't like what I'm saying, just go ahead and say it. You've already gone ahead and dragged me here and locked me up. What can I do? What do you intend to do to me? You don't need to worry. I'm not so cruel as to keep someone like you here forever. As expected of someone who tries to take the position of God. Ribbons Allmerk. What did you intend to do by dragging me here? I can't talk about it yet. But it's something that should be a great deal of interest for you, new type. What do you know about new types? I wonder. That's It's another stage clear.
Alright. Yes, finally, Esther.
Well done. That's an finally, most important skill.
So close.
4 points away.
You, on the other hand.
Bullet save. It's important.
Alright.
And you need to upgrade the double O. Because, yeah, double O needs upgrades.
Just to see how much it would actually cost.
Yeah, don't fully upgrade the weapons, but...
Yeah, I think I'll go for this one.
Sure, I mean, it's a scope dog. +1 movement, and +30 crit, I believe it was.
Yes.
Range up is very good on him. Yeah. Range up 1 and +30 crit.
I'll keep the weapons at 3.
Yeah. Pushing them much further would be kinda crazy.
Yeah. I might fully upgrade the Gurren after I get its next
Upgrade
bit.
the flight pack.
Yeah. Because then it'll be chewing through energy so fast.
Alright. So,
Items.
are we going to go ahead and do one more chapter here?
Would fully upgrading the methods be a bad thing?
No, it would not be a bad
Would not
thing,
be a
but
bad
it's
thing.
not. But I know for a fact that I didn't use the Methus that much, really, because outside of its repair abilities, it's really not that great. It has a tendency to get hit a lot and have paper-thin defenses, and just if it's anywhere near the front lines, it'll explode really easily. So, I far preferred using the Venus A and such. They were less likely to die.
Yeah, and the other units that you can get...
Save?
I did.
Okay.
The other resupply units you can get are far better as well.
Although
Her
they
attacks
don't
are not.
do both at once.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and run through one more chapter here. Chapter 9, The Day the Demon Awakens. It's time to, for a short period of time, get a certain someone back.
If you think that fully upgraded weapons won't fully break the game, trust me, I did several New Game Plus runs of Z2-1, and I literally didn't choose any attacks on enemy phases. I only had 3 deaths.
Ptolemais 2 briefing room. Thanks to that battle at the Gobi Desert a few days before, or some of the problems we have become clear. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, no, that's more just... The Methus' overall everything kind of sucks.
Yes, it's got bad stats.
When it comes to resupply units, I would prefer to have even the
Grand Knights 1.
The Triders.
The shuttle.
The shuttle.
The shuttle.
Because the shuttle gets a really nice thing, I believe.
As its ace bonus. But yes, for the battles to come, they could even be seen as fatal flaws. Is that right? I mean, we won before, didn't we? What do you mean by a fatal problem? Our main enemies at the moment are the Alaws and Oz, but depending on how things go, we may wind up fighting against the entire Federation army. See? No matter how hard we fight against everything they've got, if they send everything at us, there's no way we could win. Well, I mean, we do have the problem of the lack of manpower, but the most important thing is we don't have a tactical commander. Let's see. The fact that we don't have either Zero or Miss Sumeragi here is a big problem. I think that Quattro is actually pretty suited to commanding. What? After all, well, you take a good look at everything that's going on around you. Ooh, people like that can easily move other areas. Is at least what the chief said. Chief, you're talking about that Fox professor from the Scott Labs? By the way, this is going in an entirely different direction from that, but... Another sort of person who is well suited to commanding is those who can those who could thoroughly examine the situation and separate it into pieces are also suited to commanding. From the way I look at it, our idiot former rich guy's that type. I see. Yeah, so I suppose that would mean that Zero and Miss Sumeragi Lee Noriega were that type as well. Leaving Zero aside, I don't think Miss Sumeragi seemed to be that sort of person. She was Celestial Being's tactical advisor. Depending on the situation, she would steel herself for any sacrifices necessary. And at this point in time, what we need is someone who can actually act as a commander for us. Well, now that Zero's dead, all we can do is try and find Miss Sumeragi. Don't tell me, even Miss Sumeragi... No, she's still alive. Just like Alleluia, she got captured and is currently imprisoned somewhere. No. Unlike Alleluia, I can't imagine that she got imprisoned somewhere. But she's got some circumstances of her own and she can't meet up with us right now. What do you mean by circumstances? Even while we're waiting for people like... Even while he's dealing with whatever she's got, we might get taken out! Sorry, Shin. If that's all that I can say. It isn't a secret of Celestial Beings, it's a private problem of hers. Private problem? I don't know what sorts of situations there are, but all we can do is give up on her. And Setsuna is still staring off at a certain someone. Staring at Hiro? What? Why are you guys... They've been quiet. Yeah. If it's no good, don't just give up on it. After all, we knew this would be a hard fight from the beginning, didn't we? Yeah, we have to keep on going. Even if you say that, it's not as if you can easily find a commander as good as Zero or Sumeragi. Well, we could try asking that technical combat advisor for the 21st Century Defense Corporation, Mr. Shirota. What's wrong, Cullen? Why are you so quiet? Cullen? Everyone. Zero's alive. What? Is that true? Yeah. The fact that Zero was executed was a lie the Britannians put out. He's currently under observation in Area 11. Why haven't you said anything until now? Stop it, Hiro. From the way Cullen's acting, it seems like there's some sort of situation going on there. Well, rather than debating things like that, we should probably try and prioritize saving him, shouldn't we? The remnants of the Black Knights who were left in Area 11 have already been plotting a way of trying to rescue him. See. Once their preparations are complete, I have a feeling they'll wind up asking us to come and assist. Well, I suppose then it's obvious. Our next destination is Area 11. Our mission will be to rescue Zero. If you're going to regret things, it's far too late. I know. But I was just thinking, it might be nice to be stuck in a position like that. You don't need to worry. If we make contact with him, all the gears will begin to turn again. Loosh. Because he's had a quite fun year since then.
DD just seems to be lacking a lot of things right now. Oh, hey, there's Connie.
Oh, hi Connie. Tokyo, Ashford Academy. Lelouch has had a nice, happy year since the Black Rebellion. He has forgotten everything. This is why we get Happy Academy music. Wait, Lelouch La Baroge! Oh, and look, the person who shot Ogi's there. As a teacher, I'd guess. Hi, Valletta. As if there's anyone who'd wait when they're told to Professor Valletta. See?
You need to take... You need to take your practical exam here today. Hey, don't think you can get away with just taking the paper test. No. He needs to take a test for PE. And he's just saying, haven't I proven myself more than enough by being able to get away from you here? Your stupid logic won't work here. This is why physical education teachers are problematic. You always put far more of an emphasis on emotions than logic. You're saying that I won't accept logic? Professor Valletta and Lucia are at it again. Lucia's the one who's wrong for cutting class. Hi, there's Shirley, since you had forgotten. The fact that Shirley's worrying so much about her beloved Lucia's it's just like always. President Millay? But Lucia does need to take his test. If she doesn't do that, she'll wind up staying behind here just like the rest of us. But you look a bit happy, President. No, just like her. She's the only one who stayed behind. I mean, a lot of the students wound up going back to Britannian mainland all of a sudden. And so a lot of people we knew suddenly disappeared. Saji and Luis and Relina all wound up leaving the academy. And even Nina wound up studying abroad. I mean, there's nothing to be done about it. Thanks to that Black Rebellion, the public security in Area 11's gotten pretty bad. Or so the rumors go. That fight wound up taking care of all the Black Knights, and now it's gone back to being peaceful. Her leader Zero was executed, and all their top brass were captured. And thanks to the Federation, Area 11's now got the Federation Army around to help us out. It really is peaceful. And thanks to that, a new group of students wound up joining us. It's almost as if everyone's changed since 1 year ago. Although the current members of the Student Council are still President Millay, Shirley, me, and the Lebroge siblings. Hey Rollo. Let's see. You're his younger brother. Lulu's younger brother, aren't you? Can't you do something about him? Even if you say that to me, Big Brother is...
Is his name the exact same character twice?
It's Rollo. But remember, Japan does not have L's. Let's go, Rollo! Today's the day! Yeah, bro. Hey, Lelouch! Don't drag a Rollo into your schemes as well! Sorry, Professor Valletta. I'll have time to listen to your lectures later. Pacific Ocean. Ptolemais 2. Individual room. This looks like a padded cell rather than a personal room.
That could be due to the fact that it has nothing in it yet, but...
Cullen. How do you feel, Saji? Why am I on Celestial Being's ship? Would you have preferred to have been picked up by Catalan? I don't care. Catalan and Celestial Being are all the same, aren't they? I wanted to talk to you. I don't intend to talk about anything. And if I was a member of the Black Knights? Yeah. I knew about both you and Setsuna. See. I'd also heard about the fact that after I left Ashford Academy, the Black Knights made a mess of Tokyo. That was in order to take back Japan. Would you still be able to say something like that in front of all the president and all the rest for ruining their lives? Suzaku is Suzaku as well. I didn't think he would be that kind of guy. You met Suzaku? I don't want to talk about him. Is that so? Mr. Saji Crossroad, right? I've brought you some dinner, so please hurry up and eat. And I'll leave Red Haro here.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What is this? Let's see. Think of it as an information console. If there's anything you want to know, it'll explain it to you. How long do you intend to keep me here? The ship's currently headed to Area 11. We'll drop you off there. That won't be the end of things. The A-Laws have got their eyes on you. I'm not a member of Catalan. Doesn't seem like they think that, though. Celestial be going to commence armed interventions again? No. We're going to be taking out both the A-Laws and Oz. Against the Federation? They're independent action units. Under the guise of special operations, the A-Laws have already committed 14 mass slaughters. The casualties of their operations number in the tens of thousands. Of course, all of this information has been officially covered up. The fact that plenty of prisoners got slaughtered out in the Gobi Desert by their automatons is also something they covered up. But why? Your armed interventions are just making this world worse. After all, wasn't the Federation founded in order to try and make this world a better place after Imperium appeared? That's right. After all, most people think that Imperium was defeated by the UN's army, don't they? You Black Knights are the same! Even though you know what the Federation can do, you still picked a pointless fight! All you did with that Black Rebellion was cause even more hatred towards the numbers. You don't understand it at all. Area 11. Nothing's changed since it was ruled by the Britannian Union. Not at all. Leave it, Colin. After all, those people who are just living out there normally don't know the truth at all. The truth? It's not your fault. After all, the ones who are at fault are the Federation government, who's deliberately hiding things. But it is true that the Federation's creation is tied to celestial beings' work. And so we've got to be the ones to put an end to this. If you keep fighting, you're just going to keep on harming innocent civilians. But if we don't fight, even more people will die. Saji, I won't ask you to understand our fight. But you should at least try and understand the truth of this world. The truth of this world? We're heading off to battle now, but you don't need to worry. This ship won't be on the front lines. Colin? Are you worried? Huh? I don't understand it, but you look really sad right now. I'm not sad. After all, people who've lived with everything stolen from them are always sad. Colin. Back to Tokyo. Underground Casino's VIP room.
Yep, and Lelouch.
I didn't know that there was a place like this in Tokyo. On the outside, at least, it appears to be a public casino. However, the truth is that it's a special operation run by some of the remaining Britannians. And I've heard that some of the Britannian royalty are abusing 11s. No. They're taking... What are they doing to the 11s? Are treating 11s as servants. Do you intend to become like that? Is that why you came here? Not at all. But I don't like the idea of others being treated as property.
That's just like you, brother. But it's worthless. Even if I was to go out into society, I'm sure this wouldn't do anything. A perfected world. I'd just be swallowed up by the hierarchy those adults have made. The Black Knights. 11's lost. It's all because they didn't have power. Zero. What an idiot he was. A fool who bet everything and lost on a pointless battle. But what he did, the world was the same. But what are you going to do, brother? Are you going to be betting on chess again in a dangerous place like this? Isn't it obvious? The reason I'm here is because I want to fight against someone even stronger. The Black King today is an infamous figure in the underworld. That's a lie. I'm just far too bored. In other words, Excuse me, I brought you your drinks. Oh look, she's in the bunny suit again. You're one of the maids from this casino. You have quite an interesting outfit. I am an 11 after all. I apologize for saying something so rude towards a lady. No, for pretending to say something like that. Then shouldn't you just change things? If you don't like it, you merely need to change your point. But the people without strength, all we can do is just keep on enduring. Even if our opponent is wrong. Your sense of values. Please don't push them onto me as well. I think that our rabbit's yammering on like that. If your opponent's a good person, you may as well give them some service. I sincerely apologize, sir. 11s. Regret the fact that you were born so powerless. After all, didn't the Emperor say? Are you the Black King? Exactly right. To think that my opponent's day would be just a student. Brother, this guy's with the Mafia. You can tell that just by looking at him. Don't worry, Rollo. And let's go ahead and get into the fight. That is, if you can become my opponent. A foolish question. Only the fittest survive. That may be a rule of this world. However, you seem to be of the impression that you are on the side that will win. Exactly right. The ones who can't reach that height are the pitiful 11s like this woman here. However, in a couple of dozen minutes, no, in only a couple of minutes, you shall learn precisely which side you are on. You're acting pretty tough. You've got quite the pride in your chess skills, don't you? Let's go ahead and see if you see that for yourself. What? This feeling. It's an explosion. Is there an accident somewhere? What's happening? Don't tell me. Terrorists? Leftovers of the Black Knights? It started. Chapter 9. The Day the Demon Awakens. As a fun note, please note this is not the standard for demon. Rather than Majin demon with the characters for demon and person, it's Majin with the characters for demon and god. Fun. What's happening? The bombs I planted in advance should throw this casino into chaos. Next up,
Deployments.
You get 12 units.
It just so happens to be all the units.
Yes, because the Gurren is either auto-deployed or not deployable, and the Rai is also auto-deployed. Probably.
Will be deployed.
Looks like Colin's infiltration went well. We should have gone with her, though. Well, I mean, the Black Knights are used to fighting in Area 11. We should leave it to them. But isn't this weird? I can't imagine there's something like a prisoner detainment camp over there. I don't have time to keep chatting like this. Opponents are coming.
Relax. Geonexos.
Sutherland's in like, it's my first fight in a while! Oh, my arms are trembling with joy. Ensign Colasor. Someone who's known as the Ace of the AU, the Immortal Colasor. I have high expectations for you. But, Sir Guilford, is it okay to leave that explosion over there alone? We already have people acting on it. I see, it has something to do with people who are part of some secret society or something. Alright, so I guess someone else is going to be in charge of that. Are you worried about that? Ah, they're them, we're us. After all, our enemies are in front of us. Let's go, Gundams. I'll repay my debt from the destruction incident! His nickname of Mortal came from the fact that he's fought against the Gundams many times and survived every time. That's how it is. I've had quite a fate with them. I may be a bit... I'm sorry for everyone here in Area 11, but I'll have to take them down. Is it for the sake of that woman you were talking about before? I guess so. So I suppose to you she's something like the princess is to me. Colasor, for the sake of those goals, we must be sure to win this fight. Thanks, Sir Guilford! I'll be counting on you! Our objective is to interfere with the enemy squadrons. In other words, we'll take out anyone who's appeared and draw the eyes of the Allied army. Kummen, C2. Leaving them to you. Destroy all enemies, don't let allies be annihilated.
Patrick Colasor seems to be doing quite well for himself.
Yeah, I mean, his nickname of the Immortal Colasor isn't just for show! Ah, ha ha!
I know you're fully intentionally joking about this new Gundam isn't just for show, but he doesn't deserve it.
Oh, I mean, it's very much the sort of thing he would say.
Oh yeah, but he still doesn't deserve it.
Well, are you really sure about that, considering that he's survived at least 7 battles with Gundams, units completely destroyed, and yet is still alive?
He's just an abnormal survivor. He did in the previous game.
I don't know if he... I don't think they've had, you know, conversation between the two of them. I have a feeling that Ryoma could probably respect the stupid tenacity of Patrick Colasor to just keep on charging on at everyone, even when it's completely hopeless and he's been beaten down so many times.
There's a point where tenacity becomes stupidity, however.
He has both. He very much has both. Although I can't say whether that's a good thing for him or not. Sure, just Vulcans. Vulcans are good enough. Damn it! I got separated from Rollo in the explosions. Where are you, Rollo? Where are you? That's a good question, but I mean, you don't need to know. There's a thin line between being a hero and being a memory, and Patrick somehow has avoided the latter. That he has. Seriously, his name of the Immortal Colasor isn't for show. I mean...
What the?
Can you think of anyone who could survive that many fights with a hero without dying and without being... and without being, you know, a main rival? Because he is not.
Boss Boro?
He's a hero. With a question mark. Area 11, Tokyo. This is where I first met with Fyana again. And I've come back here again in order to fight.
It makes perfect sense that he had dialogue, but
But you weren't expecting it.
no, because he typically has no dialogue.
Because he's always so silent. Only Vulcans.
Zex is the main rival, though.
Yes. So the Black Knights have arrived. Colin, where is he? Sorry, I got separated from him in this chaos. We don't care, Mikazuki. Let's see. Get in your gun and keep on moving. Understood. The Black Knights that were feared by Britannia and fought alongside Zero are all that's left. But it's too early to give up. As long as we're able to get these Type 4s working. Yeah. Alright. All units, charge! That man. One of Toto's subordinates. One of the 4 heavenly swords. I guess he's fighting too. Counting on you. Betting everything we've got on you. Sir Guilford! What the hell are those machines trying to do? I sincerely apologize, Sir Carlos. Carlos? Interesting. Let's see. They have to do with her princesses, and we're not a part of my operation. Black Knights. The Gundams are here as well! You relics of the past age. Who won't let you do what you wish here in Area 11? This is a good opportunity. I'll beat them down and put some despair into those 11s watching this! Yes, my lord. Don't think things will go that way. But sure, try all you like. Energy beam cannon. For Mega Launcher. Not quite enough. Hello, Knight.
You guys are really just going for that.
They're doing everything they can.
Sure.
Double Bazooka Burst Mode. Oh, it's Patrick. Watch me, Captain! I'll definitely take out those Gundams! I don't even need to use my GN field. Oh, Patrick Colasar. Well, you're the one who killed Tierra's first Gundam. It's only fitting that you take this. In the face. Why are the Gundam's attacks hitting me?
You actually have a lot of health.
Well, I mean, he is special. I'm special!
I'm going to look at his stats. And if he has the ultimate,
No, he will not. He is not ultimate in any way, shape, or form.
Is that thing from Code Geass?
I'd imagine it's a special unit.
Someone's gotta have it, right?
No.
No.
You can mouse over it and find its name. It is the Vincent Air.
Oh yeah, it's Code Geass then.
Yeah, you don't have anyone up there.
Okay, they actually did go.
Yeah, they actually disappeared.
I
But be aware
wasn't
there will be more stage after this.
I was not sure if the 2 of them would.
Yes, feel free to take a look at Patrick Colasar to see just what on earth he has. Prevail level 7, Strong Luck, Bonus Will.
Okay, those make sense.
Vulcan, Lance Rifle, Lance.
These all make perfect sense. So the Vincent was designed to be the mass production version of the Lancelot. Although they lost some of the key components in the way. So at this point in time we have I think we have 2 Trust 0 points. 3.
3?
3. No, at this exact moment we have 2.
Yes. At this moment we should have 2 Trust 0 points for clearing the Kummen route split.
And after we clear this route split, we'll be up to 3.
Yes. You're one of those traitors from Oz! For people like you who abandon their mission, and
You aren't fit to be called military man. This man. He said your pilot we fought back during the destruction incident. Anyone who runs away from battle deserves to be shot. Don't think badly of me. How can anyone think badly of you? You're such a lovable idiot.
The primary thing that taking this route means is we can risk taking down Zero, taking down Hero.
I'm not gonna lose a Gundam again. Yes, I'm sorry, but you are. Unless, of course, you'd rather play effort.
So why not?
She's behind in levels anyway. You're different than a Gundam, but I've seen this a multitude of times before. Don't tell me. You've been taken out by Crow before? He's got a grudge? I'm not fighting for personal gain, but I won't let terrorists do as they wish. If you want to think of me as a terrorist, then go ahead and do so. If I'm called that, I've got a reason I need to fight. Don't fight. That's gonna get stopped. Yes, your lab is not in good shape at the moment.
The other thing it means is we could just go for killing Luffy, or we could do absolutely neither and still be perfectly fine.
I mean, you know, we ought to keep on doing what we can. Captain! Bye-bye. Goodbye, Colosaur. Level up twice. The Gundam and the Black Knights. This world's gonna get crazy again! Wait for me, Captain! Immortal Colosaur will certainly return to you! You're not done yet, Colin? Once again, we get these purple flames. Rollo! Rollo! My phone won't connect. What's happening? What should I do? At this rate, I'm gonna get taken out by the terrorists. No. At the very least, I'll save Rollo! I should be able to at least save my one and only brother! I should have at least enough strength to do that. Even I... Are those nightmare frames from the Black Knights? Lelouch. What? We came to pick you up, Lelouch. I'm a friend of yours. Your enemy is Britannia. And the world. What are you saying? We made a contract. The two of us are conspirators. Contract? Conspirators? At the very least I know the true you. The true me? That's right. Your memories were overwritten with false ones by the Emperor of Britannia, Charles. Now, Lelouch. Hey, you! Are you okay? Get hold of yourself! Thanks for your hard work, Lelouch Lamperouge. Work? What are you talking about? I've been observing you all this time. 6:59, you wake up. It's 7:12. You watch the news with your brother, or indeed breakfast. At 8:45, you head off to Ashford Academy. You skip homeroom in your first period class to go up onto the roof reading. That's what I did today. That information you saw was a fake. What? You could think of it as a trap. In order to reclaim this witch. C2. What are you saying? Why'd you kill that woman? Is it because she's a member of the Black Knights? There's no need for Bait to keep on talking. Now, it looks as though it's time. Your purpose has already been fulfilled. Lelouch Lamperouge. No. 0. What? I'm Zero? What's this man saying? What? I'm going to die? Without knowing anything? Don't screw with me. Strength. If I had the strength, I could get out of here. Strength that wouldn't lose to the world! Do you desire power? I'll give it back. Your memories. Give it the strength. You already have it. It's merely that it's been sealed along with your memory. Remember, your true self, the power of a king. Now is the time to release the seal. That's right. My peaceful everyday life, the time I spent there, it was all fake. I remember. I am Zero. That woman, she's still alive? Impossible! I shot her heart! If being powerless is evil, then is strength justice? Is revenge evil? Is friendship justice, then? There's no evil or justice. All that remains for the bait is to simply die here. Is that so? And I shall leave you with a truth. Lelouch V. Britannia orders you. Die! Yes, Your Highness! Ever since that day, my heart was stagnant. Those false, happy days, the time I lost. The life I never had. However, I kept searching for the truth. No, I'm not the one that was wrong. The world was! The world will change. I'll change it. Welcome back, Lelouch. We've been waiting for you. Looks like I put you through some trouble, C2. Are your memories all back? Yes. And I've got everything from after I fought with Suzaku as well. That time, Suzaku and I shot each other, and he appeared before me. And then you were dragged before Charles. Yes. Britannia Union. Imperial Throne Room. Her Majesty. I've brought along the leader of the Black Knights, Zero. Well done, Kururugi. The 17th in line of the throne, Lelouch V. Britannia. It has been a long time, my child. You shall not use your Gias. I sincerely apologize, Your Highness. As a payment for this, I wish to join your Knights of the Round. As a reward for your having captured Zero, I told you, Lelouch. I'm going to change this world from within. Even by selling out your friends? That's right. Very well. I have taken a liking to you. Lelouch, you did fairly well. However, there is no place for you in the world to come. Is the Britannian going to join the Federation as well? Going to fall into the Federation as well? Fall? Be more polite with your words. After all, in the world that I seek, the Federation itself is pointless. What do you mean? There is no need for you to know. Well then. I order my newest Knight of the Round. Zero's left eye. The source of his chaos. Uncover it. Yes, Your Majesty. Even though you are my child, you raised a flag of rebellion against me. A needless child. But I still have a use for you. You also? I shall adjust your memories. You shall forget about Zero, forget about Marianne, forget about Nunnally. Tell me, Chaos? Forget everything, and become an average person. Stop it! You intend to steal from me again? My mother? And even Nunnally? Charles Z. Britannia orders. Stop it! These new memories. C2. It wasn't me. I'm not the one who gave Charles his gas. My sister. Where is Nunnally? I don't know. After your sister was kidnapped, even the Black Knights were almost annihilated. At the moment, we're only getting by on help from Celestial being in the colony Gundams. I see. So they as well don't accept this current world. So Nunnally was kidnapped by someone who knows about Gios. And Charles himself has a Gios as well. I suppose it would only be logical to think that Nunnally has been taken by Charles. Well then, what shall you do? Isn't it obvious? I'll track down the one who gave the Emperor his powers and rescue Nunnally. Wait a minute. I did have a sister, but I didn't have a younger brother. Who was that Rollo anyway? Lush! Colin. Your memories... are they back? Yes. C2. I'll take the Burai from here. Retreat to a safe area. As if a safe place exists in this world. Impertinent as always. Lelouch. Finally alone. And what... is that something for you to say after abandoning Zero back at the island? When Susaka captured me, all you did was send me off. Lelouch. You were always with me. You lied to me the whole time. Are you talking about the fact that Zero was your classmate all along? Or about the power of Gios? About both of them? Answer me. Did you use a Gios on me too? Or just toy with my heart? Lelouch! Your heart is completely your own. Everything you felt towards Zero... Colin, think of it as a pride. That is something you decided. You're the one who decided to bring me back. Do you not believe me? I want to believe. That's why I'm here now. Is that so? But the one I believe in is Zero. Not you, Lelouch. That's fine. By the way, how long do you intend to wear that bunny suit? Don't look at me! Pervert! What a way to talk to your superior. I'm talking to you right now, not Zero. Yes, yes. Well then, Zero orders you. We'll change this situation! Understood. C2. She'd even prepared a mask for me. We've been waiting for you, Lord Zero. Well then, can you move the squadron under my orders? Yes, we've already headed towards the designated point. Is that Zero? Colin, looks like it was a success. We've rescued Zero. No, we can't lose. Watch out. There's another unit headed this way. Lancelot. No, it's different? It's a mass production model based on that white helmet. doing, Zero? You're just gonna die if you stand there. No. It's way too fast. I couldn't see it move at all. What are you saying? Zero, you at least need to get away. We did all this just to rescue, so... You're wrong. You're wrong. If you intend to throw away your life, you'll never win against the Britannians.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll those with themselves.
What's happening? You can't even tell. Again! I couldn't even see him move! Don't screw with me. Leaving Suzaku aside, to think there'd be someone else who could see through me. What's happening? This wasn't something you couldn't dodge. Even besides Zero. Even Cullen couldn't do anything? This is it. If you're gonna get in the way, I'll take you out first. I've got you. With this, no matter how fast you may be, you can't get away. What? Zero. I don't care who you are. We've got the resolve to throw away ourselves. Mikazuki! Yes! I leave Zero to you. He's the last hope left to us. You, don't tell me. Zero, save Japan for us! This is the glory of the four sacred swords! What? He blew himself up? Can't go any further. He retreated. But... Cullen, the battle isn't over yet. Reinforcements? We can't afford to let his sacrifice go to waste. We're definitely going to survive this. Understood, Zero. I'll protect you. Our mission here was to rescue you. So we'll protect you with everything we have. In that case, I shall guide you to victory. Cullen! The newly appeared squadron is aiming for me. We'll need to stop them in their tracks. Understood. I won't let him lay a finger on Zero. Let's go. I'm Zero. The man who shall destroy this world and make it anew! So. Don't let Zero die. SR point, have Zero defeat at least one enemy, and don't let him take any more damage.
The second one of those is
It's both. So good luck.
a bit more difficult. Let's see. Oh hey, it actually does keep it.
Yes, it's the same unit. You aren't going to get to keep it after this stage, but...
Yeah, I know.
Alright, since that's happened, I don't think there should be any more
Not for a bit, at least.
dialogue, so I will disappear here for a minute.
Go get your cat.
That's not what I'm doing, but
You might as well do it, though.
I don't think my cat is around.
Alright. I should change that back. Oh well. So, just to our viewers here. In Z3, in the next game, Z3, how would you feel about us going New Game Plus on it? Because there is a route split towards the end, which my brother is dead set on letting one person survive. And the requirements for that are very simply, you either have to be on New Game Plus, or you have to be willing to let the events of Evangelion 2.0 occur. Meaning you have to let, let Asuka go into the EVA unit that nearly kills her. And you lose her, and get Mari instead. Mari. I do not know much about Evangelion. Wow, these headphones are loud.
Overton.
Please take your incredibly loud headphones.
Let's just turn down the Mars logo. And,
My hair. Yeah, I noticed.
I'll leave that to you. Okay. Let's do this. So.
Since you are going to have Douglas survive, no matter what.
Yep. They're all targeting Goblin. Thank goodness for Radiant Wave Armor.
Radiant Wave Barrier.
Or whatever it's called.
It is the Radiant Wave Barrier. Yes, she's still in her bunny suit.
I was just noting the fact that her portrait,
Yes.
just the expression on it.
Just fast change here.
No, it'll only change for these stronger attacks. This is just a hand grenade.
Hand grenade's quite effective, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they're pretty weak. Trying to do that so that you can get Lelouch. You've upgraded it too far. But I doubt you've upgraded it.
Nope, not at all.
The Barai enough, so. Unless you're going to run someone weak up that way.
This is really the only chance I have of doing it.
Don't think it will, but go ahead and try. I mean, they'll probably target him again. You've got focus up. Back sphere activate.
Pretty close still.
But he'll target you again, so. Helen is doing rather well.
Even if Colors isn't in this game, the other one should be.
The second opening should be. Helen's just crushing through everything in her path.
Yes, Colin is ridiculously strong, as I mentioned.
At least against standard size enemies.
Yeah, you
At
have
least
to get,
against reals. Against supers,
you have to get her ignore size.
against the Vincent Air. Are we going to hell together?
Sure, Death Scythe.
That's like hell.
But not yet.
Later. Not on this route split. What we have left to pick up on this route split is Caradem, Ptolemaeus II, the Arios, the Gurren Mark II Flight, the Zangetsu with Todo, and 3 Akatsuki retainer types, plus the Ikaruga battleship, and of course the Virgola Glory. Virgola! The Glory Star. Almost.
That was basically perfect. They want Zeta to get the kill.
Let's see. Beam confuse. Yes. Their weapons are explicitly designed to be spears rather than swords. I don't know why they did that. Also, I just have to laugh about some of the things they ditched, since it's a mass production model. They ditched both the Blaze Luminous barrier system and the Varus rifle system.
I mean, who needs that?
And I mean, they're both, like, the key features of the Lancelot. Let's see. The person who supported the Black Knights. Don't tell me! If that man has appeared again, I must defeat him! Of course, because, you know, he was put to great shame by Zero. Yeah, but Chirico doesn't need the kills. High energy beam rifle. Go, not Agni.
Yes, not Agni. You know, I don't know about you, but
that seems like a bad idea.
He's probably the creepy seed mode character.
The red eyes.
Yeah.
The blank red eyes. Glaring hatefully. Keep on going, Shin.
Right, Shin.
You're wasting a lot of energy there.
It's the end of the map.
There's still one thing left up by Zero, right?
Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't I waste the energy at this point, though? Question.
Alright. The Orchulania, or whatever it is.
Yes, I do believe it is Orchulania.
Yes, I don't know how to pronounce it. Dynamic
Which,
kill.
of course, means Wings of Light. Like every other thing.
You mean just like victory? Just going to stop.
Go ahead, attack him.
Go ahead, shoot Zero. Make my day.
You're already dead, man.
You just don't know it.
Hailstorm bullets.
Yeah, basically it's a kind of grenade thing that releases a shower of ammo. All you need are results. And that's definitely a result. Goodbye. With this we've cleared the mission. That was tough. It was a lot harder than I thought. But thanks to your efforts, I can once again return to the battlefield. Even though we had a lot of sacrifices, it's not over. Oh dear. It's a lot of them. They had that many people already? This is the Governor of Area 11, Carlos. Terrorists, hurry up and surrender! To think that the Governor himself would appear. That way of talking. Don't tell me! That's right. I am Zero.
the leader of the Black Knights that wrapped this world in chaos. Zero has been reborn. Silent, terrorist! Zero was already executed! You're just a fake taking on his name. If that's so, then allow me to show you proof of my resurrection. What? Carlos, Governor of Area 11. Let's see. Having problems finding characters. I've heard that you're prideful and brutal. And to top it all off, you have a strong high thought of yourself. I was expected. A man like you wouldn't care about the sacrifice of your subordinates, and would only come up to try and mop things up once everything was almost over. Carlos, I've already seen through your plan. What? Tokyo is a special city. Yeah. If your footing crumbles, you'll fall into the sewers below. Sewers, subsystem, something like that. I've already had my subordinates lace the area around you with explosives. All units retreat. This victory has already been decided. Zero, you! And in addition, your death shall be proof of my return. Zero! Yep. Britannian government. Hang on. To all Japanese, I have returned. What's with this broadcast? Zero's hijacked the communications lines. Fortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. Alright, this is a good chance. I'd better observe the guy who took out Governor Carlos. That's Zero. Is he really the same person as the one from the destruction incident? The fact that he was able to see through what Carlos is doing and set him up for a trap like that is like him. But Zero was executed. And if he was still alive, then why do you stay silent until now? Listen to me, Britannia, and the Federation. All those who bear power. I am truly saddened. What? Suddenly crying? Wars, discrimination, the thoughtless malice of the strong, the tragedies and joys dragged along without a point here. This world hasn't changed a bit. And so, I had to revive myself. So long as the strong continue to crush the weak, I shall continue my crusade. I shall fight against all of those who would misuse their power. Zero. I am Zero, the man who shall destroy this world and create it anew. Ashford Academy, the underground secret hideout. Just repeating exactly the same thing. Zero. Don't tell me his memories. I've returned. Hello! This is being broadcast all through Tokyo. Well, what is it? I don't know. Unfortunately, the Lucian Ambrose is currently missing. In the commotion caused by the Black Knights, I wound up losing sight of him. So it's possible his memories have come back? I can't say that it's impossible. At that time... What's wrong? It's a call from Lelouch. I need to take this. Rollo, are you safe? My phone was finally able to connect to you. Brother, is that you, brother? Where are you now? I'm heading back to I'm heading back to the academy and I'm with Shirley and the others. What? Where are you, Rollo? Hurry up and come home. I'm at the mall at the moment. I'll come back soon. This entire town's in a panic about Zero's revival, right? Be careful on your way back. Brother? Let's see. Just confirmed it on the monitors. Lelouch is in the academy. So I guess Zero who's talking on the monitor right now is different than Brother. I am Zero. I'm on to destroy this world and make it anew. Back to the Ptolemaeus. I've received a message from Zero. He gives his appreciation for our operations yesterday. Well, why isn't he himself here, and why is he relaying it through C2 instead? He's got some circumstances he needs to deal with. As a result of that, Zero will be unable to rendezvous with Celestial Being for the time being. Even though we finally were able to rescue him? Come on! At the current moment, Zero is trying to focus on the liberation of Area 11 and the revival of the Black Knights. I see. So at the current moment, that means he'll help us eventually? That is what he intends to do. After all, at this point in time, liberating Area 11 would mean fighting against the Federation. Pre-recorded message.
You'd think!
You'd think they'd know, but, I mean, they've got to take everything into account, and he hasn't had that much time. He would have had to throw it together very quickly. He's had less than half an hour. I have one more question. Is that Zero really the Zero that we know? A foolish question. What? Zero is someone whose existence is proven by his actions. No matter who the person beneath the mask may be, so long as they carry out their duties, does it matter? Well, the planning he showed yesterday was like the one we knew. It's fine, right? After all, it isn't as if we knew who he was before. So long as they can work as well as Zero we knew, we'll just believe in them. In order to assist him with his current objectives, I will be leaving the ship for now as well. However, we'll leave Kallen here and have her continue fighting alongside you at the messenger. Is that okay, Kallen? Yeah. That's exactly the mission I'd want, actually. I see. Kallen still does have some wounds left in her heart by Lelouch. I suppose that is what humans would feel. But at this point in time, Lelouch can't afford to be away from his observer, Rollo. For yesterday's broadcast, I wound up acting as his double in order to deceive Rollo, while utilizing a pre-recorded voice of his, but we don't know how long we'll be able to keep that up. And if Charles knows that Lelouch has regained his memories, not only his life will be in danger. Well then, Miss C2, I hope that the day comes when we can fight together again. For now, we're going to take some distance from Area 11. And we hope for your help later on. Understood. I shall tell Zero that as well. Zero. That man. Is he Lelouch Lamperouge from Ashford Academy? The Zero was there for a short period of time. Back to this place. It appears as though someone bit the bait we left in Area 11. I sincerely apologize. I know that you'd want to capture C2 alive. And I'd encountered her in the Gobi Desert. I do not care, Kurugi. Someday she shall appear before me again. But this is... You are even... Amongst the Knights of the Round, you are the first to enter this place. Not even Prince Schneasel has come here. It is a great honor, Your Majesty. But why did you bring me? Amongst the Rounds, you are the only one who knows of Zero's true identity and his Gyas. Is this some kind of altar? Not quite. Yes. This is A weapon to destroy the gods. A weapon? It is known as the Sword of Akasha. A weapon that can destroy the gods. The Sword of Akasha. So. Alright.
So,
We went a bit over due to the timing of the stages, but that went pretty well. Yes, we no longer have C2.
no, I was just more immediately going for that.
Energy save, yeah. Alright, so. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, so. We'll still be back again tomorrow, and who knows, we might be able to get through this route split. I don't think it's happening.
It's highly unlikely, but there's a chance.
No, we are not going to get through the route split tomorrow. But tomorrow, we should at the very least get the Karadim Gundam, and the Arios Gundam, and maybe the Gurren Mark II flight. So, I hope you all have been enjoying this, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a nice day.
See you.